Who do we have
What?
to? How much money do we have to get? Who do we have to knock on at fucking Disney's door? I mean, this is a bad time to do this. We can't do it now because of the strikes, but eventually,
Yeah.
who do we have to get good with to start making
I'm
new
making a good
Muppet?
Marvel movie.
No, making new Muppet movies that are just movies that
Now,
have the
do you
Muppets in
think-
it instead.
Now, do you think that puppeteers are also on strike?
I would
I
imagine
would
so.
assume. Yeah, I'm sure they're gonna be part of SAG or something.
Yeah, they're probably part of
Yeah.
if they're not part of SAG, I'm sure that they're part of like a separate like performers guild. I would imagine like they're definitely part of it.
I mean,
would
they
imagine.
wouldn't scab, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
I
get.
was just thinking,
how-
like, that would be such an interesting way to like get around the actor strike, is to just make all movies with Muppets.
I wonder.
Well,
oh my
I don't-
gosh.
Just for the next year, all the movies are just like Muppets and Sesame Street movies,
Listen, I'm pro.
which I
I'm,
suppose are also Muppets. but-
yeah, I'm pro strike and I'm pro fuck these companies and pay people, but I also do want more Muppet movies. So that's a
Yo, that Jason Segel one was so fucking good, and I feel
it's
like
not a
no
bad
one's talking
movie.
about that
It's
movie.
not a bad movie.
Yeah, it
It's
was
so
good.
good.
They made one
I-
after that. I did
The
not.
They
one,
did.
Yeah, I didn't
the
watch
one,
that.
I watched.
I didn't
I
Wait,
watch
watched
no
that
one
one
watched
too.
it. The one after
I watched
is
it.
not that bad, but it's not like I don't know. It's fine. There's some good yokes in there. Like I laughed
It
a
doesn't
bit.
sail to the heights of the Muppet movie.
I
The
mean,
the Muppets. Wait,
re-
The
what were they called?
Muppet. It's
The Muppets.
the Muppets is the Jason Segel one, and then the other movie is Muppets Most Wanted. Because again, I watch all the Muppet stuff except for the shows. The shows that they've tried to put out on ABC and then Disney Plus have not, in my opinion, been good. I haven't watched the new one though. I think it was out already, right?
I watched.
Doctor
Yeah,
Teeth one.
it's all out. I watched the first
Oh yeah,
episode. It was
Fraggle
pretty
Dog
good.
Teeth one. Oh shit, I do need to
Is
watch
it good
that.
though, or no?
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
There was a I forget, there were like cover songs in there by Dr. Teeth, and they were like pretty funny.
Yeah, I mean they got I don't know about Most Wanted, but the Muppet movie, the one with Jason Segel, who was the female lead in that movie? I don't remember now. Is it Amy
I think it was
Adams?
Amy Adams. Was Adams.
That's so funny. It always does this like organically, like all these
Organically, Mike.
You know what I don't understand?
I don't know what's
You know what I
happening.
don't understand? Is
Mike's
that, like,
convinced that Todd's an alien, so
Yeah.
Wait, when
I'm
did this
gonna make him
happen?
convinced that you're an alien too.
Oh, all right, that's fine.
We'll get to it as part of the episode.
Okay, all right.
I don't understand how A24 is not being scabbish by being able to make movies
Because
still.
they
Like,
agreed to the
They already agreed to the terms.
oh, so but I thought it was all connected. It's not all connected like that. Like,
They're
guess
their
it's-
own studio.
yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. I mean, it's really just, I don't know how it's going to shake out. I mean, I don't see that any of the actors, like, crossing the line. Like, it's going to have to, I mean, it's like a weird intersectional point, too, because there's, like, this weird push for, like, AI stuff. So, like, I don't know. If they
That's a big part of the thing, apparently.
if they
Yeah,
really do,
yeah.
well, yeah, because that's one of the things is basically like movie studios basically getting your likeness, especially for extras and like background scene actors, like basically being able to scan them and be like, all right, cool, we don't have to fucking pay background actors anymore because we just have
Yeah.
these now. So I mean, it's a weird intersectional point because like there's just AI talk in all different parts of everything right now, and I mean, if they really do try to squeeze it out and try to like make some TV shows or movies with AI generated scripts or something, I think that's gonna not pan out well for those studios that decide to do that. I think Netflix is already trying to do that. I don't know.
Netflix and I think maybe even Disney too are looking. They're hiring someone for some AI
Position.
job title.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
forget what
saw.
those specifics are, but yeah, they're
Fucking idiots.
trying to do something.
Fucking idiots. Anyways, welcome everyone to the Past Control Podcast, a show where a couple of best friends talk about the latest in video games and nerd culture. Sometimes we have guests. Sometimes we talk about is Todd an alien or not too much. Either way, we have a new episode for you each and every week. As always, I'm your host, Brennan Groom, and joining me on this lovely Friday evening is the anime senpai himself, Mr. Michael Desir. Mike, how are you doing tonight?
I'm sure my ceiling fan is just blowing hot air at me.
Okay. All right. That's not good. It's very hot out.
Yeah,
I was wearing a tank top up until camera's on because it was fucking hot. But no one wants to see my flabby arms.
No.
Also joining us tonight, of course, is the fucking Revenant from Ashes, fucking Todd Gary. I don't fucking know. I have a concussion.
My house is at a cool 64 degrees right now, so
Oh,
I'm
I
pretty
live in
good.
a-
Yeah, Todd lives like that year round.
Yeah, when the world goes to shit and the environment is much more harsh than it is
I'll
now,
be dead.
Todd is going to be
suffer.
Dead.
Todd is going
Sorry,
to
dead.
thrive in our nuclear winter.
And rounding us out, of course, is the Disney Illusion Island daddy, Dominic Forty. Dom, how are you doing tonight?
I'm here.
Have you started it yet? Have you played?
I turned it on. The intro video is. Todd, did you turn it on yet?
Just
The
I was
intro-
watching Liam play it.
The intro video has got to be 20 minutes long. I fell
It's long.
asleep halfway
I know.
through it.
Well, Liam
I'm
was
gonna-
like, when
I
He's
got
like,
home
all
from
I can
work
do
and I
is
was like,
jump
oh,
right
let me
now.
boot this up.
yeah, Liam was complaining. He was like, can I attack people? All I'm doing is jumping, for like
Yeah,
a
you-
while.
I don't think there's an
You
attack
cannot
button.
attack.
Yeah.
There is no attack.
Is it based on? Is there's like a Mickey show that has the same animation style or like art style right now, or no? Am I making that up?
It's similar. It's not the same.
Not the same. I like the design of it. It looks cool.
That Mickey actually ended this week.
Oh, really?
Was its last? Yeah.
Cool. Well, if you can't, if you're not, I don't know. Wow, I really can't talk. Apologies for no episode last week. We'll make it up to you at some point. We have a couple things we gotta do at some point anyway. Well, we do, Mike, and I'll say why off the air. Not for the listeners, not for the fans. That's not why we're making it up. I'll tell you why after. I think I told you guys 2 weeks ago. Dom wasn't here. But
Listen, you say a lot of things that I just don't pay attention to.
I don't wanna reveal any information in case there's any fucking mathematicians out there. I don't want them to put numbers together and figure something out. But I thought I had said it after. I don't think I said it on the show. I might have said it on Fortnite after or something.
Maybe because if you didn't say it 2 weeks ago, then you must have said it 3 weeks ago because I was here for it.
Okay, then yeah. So then yeah. Okay. I thought I said it after the show.
I also thought you said it on the show, but
no. I
I wish I had.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Well, we all know, Todd. Anyways, let's just get right into it. This week, of course, is the PTC Movie Club for June. It is Todd's pick. We're going to be talking about Arrival. So if you haven't watched the film Arrival yet, and you don't want that spoiled for you, this is one of your last chances to get out of here and come back to us at another time. Before we do that, though, Mike, you are the July pick. Did you bring an offering
I did
to the
not.
table? What the
I
fuck?
did not.
Every time.
Do you have a list? Do you have ready to go? You gotta.
Let me look at my backlog list.
All right, pull up your list for yourself and mull it over.
tell us what Mission Impossible movie we're going to be watching.
Bro, do you want me to I'll make you go to the theaters. I'll make you go watch Dead Reckoning. I didn't really care for Dead Reckoning all that much, but
They're all the same in some regards. Like just a crazy stunt in everyone, and a couple cool set pieces, and boom, it's over.
hey, the man loves cinema, and I don't blame him.
Yeah, it's a really weird push for movies lately. You look at your list, Mike. Which also, Mike, I'm mad at you. I know it was late, but I expected a text in the morning with the answer.
What?
I'll just ask Dom while you look at your list.
Mhm.
I had tabs open on my phone forever for like.
Mhm.
Look at your goddamn list, Mike. Like Actorly and all those games we were
Oh, I
playing.
texted you. I replied early because I was asleep when you texted me that, and then I replied at like 5 a.m. because I woke up at a weird hour, and I replied with all of them. My phone's not in front of me, but I'm pretty sure that's what I did.
Let me scroll back. I don't think so.
What question did you ask him?
Maybe I didn't reply. Maybe I didn't send the text because. Oh no, I did.
I don't have it.
Oh, it's weird.
Right? Where
Yeah.
the fuck is this message?
Because you texted me that.
Yeah,
It was like
the last
11 something.
The last text that I have on my phone from you, like the last text on my phone, I'll scroll up so no one needs to see what else is on our phone, but is literally just me asking you.
Oh, weird.
That.
Yeah, I got that text, but I was asleep, and then I woke up at like a weird hour before my alarm.
Probably asleep because it was late, but.
And I sent all of them. I sent you Actorly. I sent you Movie. I sent you Actorly.
Did Actorly
I sent you
change?
I have 2 Actorlys.
All right. At some point, send me all of them again because some of them I closed out and then I couldn't find half the games. Did Hurdle get purchased by Spotify?
It did, and then they closed it down.
Okay, all right.
So
which one was Hurdle? Which one was Hurdle?
Plays a clip of the song.
Oh, okay.
Because I haven't. I keep them open on tabs on my phone, and like I don't check them regularly anymore. I'll just be like, oh, you know what? I want to fucking do it, and I haven't done it in a while, and I went to do it the other night, and I was like, why is fucking whatever one shows you a movie screenshot? That was the only one that was like
framed,
still on my phone. So,
did you send him the TV one?
I did.
I can't remember what the framed one was. What the framed TV version is called.
It is called episode.wtf.
Okay. Yeah, send me those because
that one changes weekly. So
did you already do it? Did you send him that one?
It was in my list that he did not receive.
Okay.
The frame today is like the easiest thing ever.
I didn't look at it.
I'll do it after the show.
Framed, I got it on the second one today.
The one that was on Wednesday was very difficult, and I didn't even know what that movie was. I already forget what it was called.
Yeah, there was one that I looked at.
The second last frame had an actor I recognized in it. It had Colin Farrell. I still got
framed on the first ones.
On the first one,
same. Yeah, same.
See, it took me the second one to know what it was. Yeah, I do kind of remember a Colin Farrell one. I probably didn't know what it was. I think it was something that I was just.
It was definitely a movie I've never heard of.
Was it Batman?
No, but Batman and Robin was like one the other day. It might have been literally yesterday, Batman and Robin. I'm curious if Brian will get framed.
I mean, I already went to type something in and it didn't pop up, but I can probably figure it out because I definitely know that text, that font.
He doesn't have it.
No, you're not going to get it. If you don't get it on the second one, you're not.
He should have it on the second one.
I got it on the second one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I know what it is. Damn it! I should have got it on the first one. It's definitely the font on fucking Flying Saucer's menu.
Oh, I didn't realize.
That might be true.
That's why I recognize the font. I'm like, that's
true.
definitely. I've seen the font like at some point. A lot. Anyways, this is a fucking. I have a concussion.
This is great radio.
Terrible show. But Mike, did you have a chance to mull over your list?
I'm looking at it, and I don't know if any of them are like movies I really want to suggest. So I'm gonna go down the list.
Mike, why don't you pick Mars Attacks?
I should pick Mars Attacks.
Or My Favorite Martian.
I'm not gonna pick My Favorite Martian. Going down my list real quick, and these are all. Actually, maybe I would pick one of them. I have to figure out where I'm going to watch it, though. So going down my list, I have Toy Story 4. I'm not going to suggest that one. Yesterday, which I believe you've watched and you said you didn't like.
It was fun. I don't know why Ed Sheeran needed to be there, but...
Yeah, Jojo Rabbit, which, might be worth the pick. But I feel like, how many of you guys have seen Jojo Rabbit already?
I have. I don't know about Todd. I'll watch it again. Oh, Todd's seen it, too.
Okay, then yeah. A Futile and Stupid Gesture.
No idea what that is.
I started it, but I didn't finish it.
Yeah, The Wolf of Wall Street,
I
Old
saw
Boy.
That a long time ago, but I'd be willing to watch that again too.
Yeah, Old Boy, and I imagine I mean like the original. I don't think I have any interest in the remake, although I guess I could go either way. Project Power, which I don't even remember what that is. The Long Dumb Road, Parasite, Knives Out, Bloodshot.
You know what I want to say there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. No.
Wait, who else
Baby
has
Drive.
not seen Parasite? Todd, did you
Didn't
watch
we already-
Parasite?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Would
Didn't
you
we
say
do Parasite already?
No.
No.
Oh, I thought we did.
I think that was pre-movie club because I think
Oh.
pre-movie club I was started to be like, oh, maybe I should watch like I don't know, best picture nominations,
Oscar movies,
just
yeah.
like best picture nominations to try to watch more movies. You were saying so. You said Parasite. You said something else after. I already forgot.
I said Parasite. I said Knives Out. I said Bloodshot, Baby Driver, Gotham by Gaslight, the new Jay and Silent Bob movie, Keanu, Men in Black International, Uncut Gems, Marriage Story, Nightcrawler, La La Land, Midnight Special, Batman Ninja. And that's
Just pick La La Land.
I might
Um,
actually I might pick Nightcrawler.
I was gonna
That's an amazing
suggest
movie.
Infernal Affairs to you the other day, Mike.
Infernal Affairs.
And
It's the Japanese
The
film
original
that-
Version of
Departed.
The Departed. Yeah. I thought that was called Internal Affairs. That's why I kept
I think it's called
In-
Infernal Affairs.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, you know, strum your fingers through the list, and I'll plug the housekeeping, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah.
Anyways, a couple of quick things, and then we'll get right into this movie episode. This episode, of course, sponsored by our good friends at Goodnight Fatty from the Salem, Massachusetts area or the North Shore of Massachusetts on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday evening. You want yourself something hot, something sweet, something tasty, something fresh right out of the oven. You can head on down to 1 Washington Square or head on over to goodnightfatty.com and get yourself a delicious drop from them. And I promise you, you will not be disappointed with these tasty treats. If you do head on down, let them know Past the Controller sent you. Other quick housekeeping things. I don't know. I feel like I had more housekeeping things to plug and then not. So I have a lot of stuff I'm currently working on that I need to get back to now that I'm feeling a little bit better. So there is that. But without further ado, unless Mike has a pick, we'll jump in.
I do not. Keep going.
All right. Like last chance, absolute last chance. Jump off the train right now if you don't want to hear us talk about Arrival, because we're going right into it. As we do with all of these PTC Movie Club movie picks, we go into the minutia first, the nitty gritty, the little numbers and stats and little percentages that people love to fascinate themselves with. So, with a budget of $47 million, this 2016 rated R. No PG-13 drama, mystery, sci-fi film. Where we think it landed for box office worldwide.
Wait, it was rated R?
No, it was PG-13. Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was gonna say it was rated R for what?
Lot
Aliens.
of circles.
A lot of circles. Yeah.
Budget
yeah,
of
you were asking for-
47 mil. We're looking for the worldwide take.
I want to say 130.
130 for Mikey. 130 big bucks. What about you, Todd?
Play 110.
110, 110, 110. Dom, what are you doing? You splitting the diff? You going high, going low?
When did this one come out?
2016.
I was wondering that too. Oh wow.
And how-
November
and what was the budget?
2016, 47 million. Paramount Pictures.
Mike, what'd you say?
130.
Todd
I'm gonna
said,
go 130. I'm gonna go 131.
You're a bitch.
Dom with the bitch move gets the bitch W at a cool 203 mil.
You know what?
Oh,
I
was-
don't know
way
why
off.
said
I was gonna say 150.
because it was PG-13, and I like if it was R, it probably would have been 110.
Yeah, another thing to also take into account that it was also nominated for Best Picture that year.
Yeah.
So it definitely, which doesn't necessarily mean it's going to sell well, but like it PG-13 and it had, big names attached
What
to
year?
it.
What year was Endgame? That was my other thing.
2019.
Yeah. No, and
All right, so-
Endgame
so
was, it was 2019, you're right, yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking Infinity War.
My thought was that it was like in prime Avengers
Yeah.
time.
You got the Ren Dog. I guess, I don't know, Star Wars.
Someone
too,
tell Jeremy
with,
Renner that Brendan called him the Ren Dog.
He'd love it. He'd be
No,
so
because I'll
happy.
write another song.
Yeah, right. He would absolutely love to be called.
Well,
the
I
Red Dog.
I kind of just bit that off of, local Boston sports Rem Dog, So,
Mhm.
anyways.
R.I.P.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Right,
he passed away, right?
He did.
Like in the last few years, right? It was kind of recently?
Yeah, I think it was like 3 or 4 years ago, maybe.
I don't even think it was that long.
No,
R.I.P. So yeah, I mean, I would say that's a pretty good take for a movie like this. Especially where it's like, and we'll get into it. I mean, this is a very, I don't know. I mean, Todd probably would know the best from the director, Dallas. So I watched a video to like see how his name is actually said because I never knew.
And it's Villeneuve.
No,
it's Villeneuve, isn't it?
It's like villain, and like you don't pronounce half the vowels because it's French.
Yeah.
I think. So it's like it's technically I think his first name is Denis. Like you don't pronounce the S.
Yeah, it is Denis.
Denis Villeneuve or something. So we're gonna probably say it wrong the whole episode. So apologies if you're French or if
I'll
you
just
are
say
Dennis.
the
If you're
director.
Dennis Villeneuve.
Yeah.
I've already said his name wrong.
Yeah, I also just said apologies if you're Dennis. That's what I just said. So here we are. The Rotten Tomatoes score. Here we got a tomato meter and an audience score. Mike, where are you sitting?
I'm gonna say tomato. I'm gonna give it a 90. Yeah, 90, a 94.
Okay. What do you think an
94.
audience? What do you think the audience thought, Mike?
I think the audience gave it a 88.
Okay. Don, where are you sitting? Where are you feeling here?
92.86.
92.86. Todd, what
You know, I
about
don't
you?
like you, Tom.
I know what the critic one is, but I don't know the audience. So audience, I'm going to say 75.
75. All right. Well, Mike bullseyes that tomato at 94, and we're gonna go with who is actually closer. Dom is closest because it is a 82 audience score. So pretty well
I feel like
received.
this is a movie that could have disappointed people, like audiences, though, just because there's not really action in it, kind of thing. And people like, oh, I'm going to see an alien movie, and
Yeah, this is a movie.
kind of like how Nope was received in some ways, like.
I don't remember what Nope's was now. Let me see. Nope had a 83.69.
Nice.
Which I don't know. I feel like that's like we don't have to fucking
I think
dredge up
that's generous.
the Nope conversation, but I feel like 83 is. I'm surprised. I feel like the critics score was higher when we did that episode. Maybe not. I mean, clearly not.
No, it could have dropped since then. If
Oh,
more
like
articles have been written.
Okay, that
Yeah.
makes sense. Cool. So this is based on a book, which I was not aware of. I don't know if anyone else knew that this was based on a science
I
fiction.
think I knew a little bit. So Dom was talking to me about the movie the other day, and he'd asked me about it. I'm like, it was partially spoiled for me, and I had mentioned what I knew about the movie going in. But one of the things I also knew when it got spoiled for me was that it was based off of a book.
I'm curious. What did you have spoiled for you?
I knew Amy Adams' profession. I knew that the aliens perceived time non-linearly.
Oh, weird.
And
That's a weird spoiler.
And I also knew that she had a dead child. I did not know that part was not ruined for me, but I knew she had a dead child.
Yeah, I was trying to figure that line out throughout the movie where it was like clearly from the beginning of the movie we're getting things out of order. And when she has that conversation with Jeremy Renner's character Ian, like I think it's maybe after like they've had a few sessions with the aliens, or the hectopods. What are they called? Hectopods?
Heptapods.
No.
Yeah, I think so.
Hepapods.
Hepapod.
I think
Heptapods.
Heptapods.
Heptapods. Yeah.
They're like sitting out on the truck, and she
Yeah.
says something like, "Oh, it's isn't it funny that I know how to communicate so well, or I know so much about communicating with people, but I'm single." And I'm like, "What? You've been fucking having a kid this whole fucking movie? What's happening right now?"
So, I mean, that part, it didn't register with me because I was at least aware that even though she had a child, it was clear that she had a divorce at some point. Because I think by that point, they had mentioned in one of the flashbacks that... So I took that to mean like the child had died and also they had a divorce.
Unless I
thought-
missed one in a flashback, or I'm putting them out of order, I'm pretty sure you don't find out about the divorce until much later in the flashbacks. So like up until that point, you only see her with the kid, obviously, but there's no, because I think when you find out about the for some reason, dad not being in the picture, it's when she's like, I had to make a school project. It's a TV show. And it's like, here's mom and dad, like whatever.
Yeah.
That happens later in the film. After that point, I'm pretty sure.
I forget. For some reason I had put it together. I don't remember if there was anything explicit or if I was looking for the wedding ring, because they made like a point to show the wedding ring on her finger at the beginning, and then I didn't see it, I think, in other flashbacks or something like that. I don't remember, but I did figure that they were divorced and just took that to mean that she was single in the present because she had a previous divorce.
See, but there's also like never a reference of family or child, because like even when before she leaves to go do that stuff, she's like talking to her, mom on the phone or whatever, and not anyone else. But I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, again, I thought I liked that twist in that I just immediately assumed, oh, she had a husband and daughter, they had a divorce, the child had died, she has nobody else, and that's why she's going through her life the way she was as it was presented.
Yeah, it made sense. Yeah.
That's just how I interpreted everything.
So we kind of jumped in a little further than we normally do, so we'll pull back for a quick sec just to be like, this was everyone's first time watching this movie besides Todd, correct?
I believe so. Yeah.
What is your overall thought on this, Dom, on this movie?
I thought it was good.
Okay.
All I got.
Mike?
Nailed it. Yeah, it was. I forgot to put this movie on my backlog list because I did mean to watch this for a long time. So I just kind of added it there and marked off as complete. But yeah, I liked it.
I'm glad it was Arrival and not Annihilation that we watched, because when you said Arrival, Annihilation was the movie that kept.
Annihilation would have been a tougher watch for.
I mean, I've almost picked Annihilation before.
Annihilation is the movie that's tied to Interstellar, or
no, it's not tied to any of that.
Prometheus?
It's like its own thing. No,
its own thing.
What am I?
Prometheus is the movie that's tied to
Interstellar.
Alien.
Oh, is Interstellar tied to something?
No, it's just tied to Christopher
I don't know
Nolan.
what the fuck I'm talking about then. Oh, it's tied to the Nolanverse. Maybe that's what I'm just confusing it with Prometheus being like a prequel to Alien or something. I don't fucking know.
Yes, it's a prequel to Alien.
Okay. So then, what the fuck is Annihilation?
Natalie Portman.
Natalie,
That doesn't.
yeah.
It's a fucked up movie. I don't know if you'd like that one.
Is it an
Natalie
Alien
Portman.
movie?
I wouldn't even. I'm not gonna tell you
Okay,
anything
yeah,
about
don't say it.
it.
Don't say anything else. Don't say anything else. Todd, did your opinion change watching this movie or no?
No, I love it. This is like my third time watching it, but I love this movie. And it's weird because like I'm usually one of those people that complain about, no action or like it's just like all dialogue. But I don't know. It sucks me in every time I watch it. And did you notice anything about the music at the end of the movie or at the beginning?
No.
It's from the episode of The Last of Us with Bill. That's the music they play at the end of the episode. The music they play at the very end of this movie.
I'll have to listen.
When
to
they're
it
like,
again. What is the name of the song?
I forget. I can look it up. I forget. I got it downloaded somewhere.
This is unprecedented. Is this Todd's first unanimous? We all liked this movie. Is this Todd's first one?
No, this might be the
Just
first
for you.
movie that it's the first movie that
you
you liked.
Hold on.
I
Hold
think
on.
normally
I didn't
we're
say I
like,
loved
we're
it.
okay
I
with
did
top
not say I
six.
loved it.
No, you said you liked
You
it.
didn't say that you
No.
loved it.
Mike just did. I thought.
No, he said that you liked it.
I have a
Didn't he?
concussion.
Yeah.
No, there's Mike. You have definitely been on my side of a lot of Todd's picks. Let's slow down here.
That first one, the Hereditary, I said that I didn't care for it, but I knew it was kind of.
You said you loved it.
Yeah, but I said that to you in private. All right. I said I didn't care for it, but I think most of his other movies they've been okay. I don't know if any of them I'd rewatch. Even Arrival, I don't know if I'd rewatch, but I thought they were fine. Swingers was fine. Prisoners was a tense one, but
It's not like based on merits. Do you think this is a good movie? It's do you like the movie, Mike? I don't think you liked some of Todd's movies. I'm just throwing them out there.
okay.
Roll the tape
Listen.
back. I don't think there's been many unanimous we've all liked the movie from anybody, though. I think
that is also true.
I think it
is also true, but I think more often than not, Todd will pick a movie that you just did not vibe with in any regard. Well, you would come at him and be just like, "Listen, Todd, your movie tastes are trash, and honestly, give me back your AMC Stubs reward membership because like you don't deserve it."
Well, the thing is that I mean, some of Todd's purposely picking movies that we like. They're gonna be hard. They're gonna have to like do some fucking sorcery to get me or you to like them. You know what I mean?
Well, as soon as Todd stepped away from horror, which was literally after his first pick, you know, I thought Grosse Pointe Blank was.
Wait, no, Todd picked fucking
the other guy,
the one with the fucking in the basement.
Yeah, Other Guys was good.
Who picked that one? Was that a Dom pick? The movie?
No.
Justin Long? I can't remember anything about
Justin
that
movie.
Oh, I forgot. That was a double feature. Let's do that. Let's bring back the double feature, baby.
And I mean, and also Todd picked Nope. So like Todd has picked at least 3 horror movies, Mike.
He's picked at least 3 horror movies, but in the grand scheme of things, that's 3 out of what the 9 that he's picked. I had not keeping track.
And the only reason I haven't picked more horror movies is just to appease Brendan for the.
You can pick whatever you want. Listen, I'm signed up to watch whatever we pick. I mean, I watched Dom's movie Creep. I still have fucking weird nightmares about that movie. But no, I liked it overall. I will say that this one hit me in a weird way because there are some slow moments, and not because it's like action removed, because I actually prefer that it's like not an action movie. But there are definitely some slow moments at parts, and I'm like, fuck, man, 2 hours of this shit? But as the movie was getting towards like the last hour, I was like, fuck, man, I want more of this movie. I was so aggravated.
When I was ready to watch it again, I'm like, I wasn't bored by it, but I get why people would be. I think
I wasn't bored. It was just like,
no, I know, but like, slow, like
I feel like there was, like, I just wanted to know more about what the fuck was going on. It's like,
no, that's why I was. That's why I like
get me to what like is happening here.
Yeah. Like every time there was
there was a piece in the middle where like she was like doing like basic introductions with the aliens, and I was like, all right, this is a lot. like I understand what you're trying to get across. Like it needs to happen, but I don't need to be watching this.
Forrest Whitaker was us in that he was the audience implant. Like that's what he was like. What are we doing?
Yeah. I mean, I thought it was well paced. As a matter of fact, I started watching it last night, and then I said, "Oh, you know what? Let me pause it. I'll finish it tomorrow." And I was already halfway through the film. I didn't notice that I had watched an hour of the movie already. I'd considered just finishing it right then and there, but I said, you know what? It's late. Let me watch it
with pretty much all of our movie picks, and it's mostly just because I'm taking notes and stuff that I pause it once in a while, but I do pause to get a time check for most of the movies, or if not, probably all of them, to be honest, just to like kind of see where things are at while I'm taking notes and stuff. But yeah, this one was weird because like 30 minutes in, 40 minutes in, I was like, this is a little slow, and then pause it again at like the hour 20 mark. I'm like, fuck, only 40 minutes left. When I need more. I need, give me some more, 30 minutes, whatever. Give me some more juice.
I feel like that movie sucks you into like just during every scene you're like trying to get to like what is this language? What are they fucking trying to say? You know, and then it's like, but it's only like 2-minute scenes in those ships, and then it goes right back to like when they're down. I'm like, oh, get me back in the ship. You know.
How do we feel about the alien design?
I loved it. Like loved it. I loved how like they were in like a fog behind the glass. Like it was like the sound effects. It was like it made it seem creepy, but like not creepy. And I don't know.
Yeah, this is like a light, like very very light, like removed horror movie. Like it's not really a horror movie, but it's kind of suspenseful
like, you don't
in those
know.
scenes.
Yeah.
I guess.
Like bare bones. Like we're talking like maybe if you're like unsure of the tone of the movie, you might be like, what's gonna happen here?
Yeah, I guess if you're not upfront with it, you might be expecting something to happen. But to me, I can see almost in the way that I know Signs is technically horror or whatever. Like looking back on it, I don't remember much about the film. I just know that the alien freaked me out. Even though if I were to look at the alien now, I don't know if I'd be particularly disturbed by it.
It's just a live footage.
I think the
I don't
CGI
wanna-
was really bad.
I don't want to spoil Signs, so if you want to not know anything about Signs, skip ahead like 20 seconds right now. I don't even know if I actually watched that whole movie, but the scene of the alien walking out of the cornfield and back into the cornfield is seared into my brain. Is like, it fucking freaks me out, and it's probably
seared
not
into my
scary.
brain
Like if
in
I
that
watched
part?
that movie now, I'd be like, what the fuck is this?
When Joaquin Phoenix is watching, he's like, "Vamos" to the kids, like underneath. That's like seared into.
I think part of that movie, like, I don't want to say more about Signs, but
I like M.
but-
I like M. Night movies, but like he is not good at dialogue. Like
But they
his
don't-
like the way he directs dialogue is not good.
All right, this is
Like,
we're going. That's the wrong path we're going down. But in Signs, you don't like the aliens.
How do you feel
aren't
about
really,
Dennis Villeneuve?
the aliens are not on screen a lot in that movie, right? That's part of the like.
just that part in the
Yeah.
end.
Yeah.
That's
okay,
it.
all right.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to
Yeah,
to
but
this.
anyway, what I'm getting at is, yeah, I can see how someone might find the design of these aliens maybe a little disturbing, especially when you actually see their full body when she goes into
Yeah.
their side of the glass.
The full body's not what bothered me. I mean, I didn't dislike them, but I'm also not like, I'm not Mr. Tentacle, so like I'm like, keep me away from fucking tentacle monster mans. I don't need that shit. But it just looked like a fist to me. Like it looked like a hand. I don't know if
looked like a
that's by
hand.
design, but like it looked like
Probably.
a hand.
I feel like I was gonna say something else.
I
just
thought it was
now.
unique though. It wasn't like, you know, I feel like we've never really seen anything like that. Like as far as like alien design, maybe I'm wrong and I can't think of anything, but I kind of dug how it was kind of very
on like a
unique.
major motion picture, I have no idea.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I mean, like if you like, I again, I don't know why, but we definitely had like alien books at some point, and like there are plenty of different types of alien mock-ups and like alien design that have existed forever. I'm sure there's similar looking ones. Like I'm sure that alien design is probably based off of, you know, a theoretical alien design would be my guess, because there's a lot of that. And now there's fucking real aliens here, so there you go.
Go.
Yep.
Let me see them. Let
All-
me see
all
them.
that- that-
Convenient that Todd picked this movie.
Yeah,
a month
exactly.
I
ago.
knew. I knew.
Well, it's
I'm
because
think-
it's
I'm
because
think-
time
Yes,
time
it's
is
because Todd-
perceived differently.
yeah,
Exactly.
Because Todd
Yeah.
perceives time differently. This is the conversation that me and Mike had the other
So why the fuck do you think I'm an alien? I'm a fucking idiot.
I
Where's
forget
that cover?
what did you bring up?
Oh, you brought something. Something that.
Amy Adams is in
Yeah,
Muppets.
Yeah.
Fuck Mike. Pick
that your
Muppets
beaker?
Most Wanted. No,
But I've seen Muppets Most Wanted.
Oh, okay. Pick Muppets with Jason Segel.
I've seen that one too.
All right, but that one has Flight of the Conchords music. Mike, am I a Muppet or am I a man?
Or you're Muppet of a Man. Muppet of a Man.
Anyways, we're fucking all over the place. Yeah, I think this movie was pretty good overall. The more that I'm chewing on it, like the more that I've had time to think about it and stuff, like it's definitely dealing with a lot of themes about how people, like obviously base level, how people one-to-one and how like cultures or countries or whatever, and in this case aliens, like interact with each other, and how that like, again, in like the very upfront phase, it's like, cool, alien, we don't know what their language is or how to decipher it. We have someone that knows every fucking language and can fucking decipher anything and make it make sense. But this is so alien, so foreign, you know, it's something they can't, you know, they gotta do all this shit the whole fucking movie to figure
You know
it
what
out.
I was really confused with in this movie, even after seeing it several times? The guy who plays the Chinese president looks just like the real Chinese.
I was
president in real
confused by
life.
that too.
I was
When
like,
they
wait,
showed
did
his
did
picture,
they get him to act? I was like,
when they showed his picture several times before, I said, "Oh, they just used a stock image of this guy." And then when he
Yeah.
talks to her at the end, I'm like,
Yeah,
"Oh no,
right.
he's an actor. I've seen him. That's
Yeah.
why I thought he looked familiar. I've seen him before."
Wait,
Yeah,
but does
right.
that actor also looks like
Just looks like him. Yep.
oh,
The,
weird.
the Xi Jinping or whatever his name is.
Oh, go ahead, Mike.
So the problem that I have with her learning the alien language in like a very short period of time is theoretically Amy Adams' character should be able to learn what every animal is saying ever, because
No, not necessarily, because the aliens could write something at least.
Well, hold on. Mike, you're telling me that animals can't converse in different ways? Just like how she had to figure out how the heptapods communicated, which was through like this specific circle
Squid egg.
language, or think, yeah. Other animals don't interact in specific ways. I do want to point out that her daughter also named the TV show "My Parents Talk to Animals."
Yeah, her daughter was like 6. Who gives a shit what her
But
daughter wrote
but
down?
her daughter doesn't know anything about that stuff, seemingly, especially because like, I don't know.
Yeah, she probably found out that her parents fucking talked to aliens when they showed up, and that was her limited understanding. It's like,
I guess that is like
Damn.
something that would be hard to.
you saw that
hide
drawing?
from.
That's not the drawing of a person who has like a high level concept of what actually occurred.
I guess my other
no, she did have clay alien. She had a clay alien. When it
Yeah,
cuts
that
to
looked
her
like-
making
yeah,
with Play-Doh, it's an alien. Okay.
My other question is, so we see the kid being 6 or 7 years old. Amy Adams has not perceived time for the last 7 years. She perceives it non-linearly.
Okay.
She also writes a book explaining how everyone can also do that.
That's what I was going to ask too. Okay.
How I don't understand, like, so is all of humanity doing that now? Like,
I don't think so. I think I took it as that like they blessed her with that when they brought her into their like environment of the ship. Because like I was wondering, can she teach these people to do this shit now, or is that just something
that was
they gave
that
her
was
that
the
gift?
gift.
Yeah,
No,
they gave,
the
did they
gift
give
is
it to her,
the
though?
gift is when she touches the thing and they give her the ink. She's like, I can't do it with both hands, and then they literally give it to her, like through the screen.
Yeah. Okay. That's okay. That's what I thought. Okay.
Todd's also trying to play it up like, oh, I don't understand how this works, because Todd can fucking do it. He's like, oh, I also thought the same thing. Yeah, I mean, I think it's by design and because of that plot device that like it is kind of supposed to be messy. Like I don't think it necessarily is a plot hole, but I think it's just like by design of what the plot device is of that, where time is perceived non-linearly.
But it says Albert's starting the death process. Was that due to the explosion? Or
I
did they,
want to
like,
know
did they-
about that too. I wasn't.
Yeah,
I wasn't
I
sure
would
if the
imagine.
explosion. Actually.
Yeah, because
Yeah, that's
one
kinda
of
how I
them
took
took off as soon as the explosion happened.
Yeah.
Oh, it did. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, my guess is that they had like understood that there was some sort of like thing that was going to explode or something there. That's why they pushed them out.
Yeah,
That's when they kept on
I-
tapping on
yeah.
the fucking
Yeah.
glass.
that part I got. I forgot that one of them left. So yeah, that makes sense. I was just surprised that the explosion managed to get through. I imagine it was like space alien glass.
Yeah, so
explosions
that's
wouldn't hurt them.
basically that was my
Well,
thought.
wouldn't they have broken the glass by? My thought was that they pushed them out, thus breaking the barrier.
Oh, maybe.
Oh, I thought it was
and then
more
the
like a.
explosion came back. You know what I mean?
I-
Like they
yeah.
used their energy to push the glass, and thus they got hit.
Yeah,
I thought it was
because-
like a telekinetic thing that didn't interfere with the glass at all.
because
That was-
that's the other thing too, is that when they push them out, they then seal that entrance that they were coming in from. So my guess is the explosion completely turned that entire chamber into their like smoke chamber. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So like that's why
Yeah.
when she takes that other thing up into it, she's just in the fucking smoke chamber, because that's the whole thing now, is where they are.
Okay.
Or water, I don't know. Maybe it's liquid. I have no idea. Smoke liquid.
I perceived them as like squids most of the film. So
Yeah, I mean, especially once you
kind
see
of
the full
the ink
thing, and
and
they're
everything.
definitely like very squid-like for sure. And I mean, I think just also that's probably why they like hectopod kind of also makes sense for what they are. It sounds very like it fits.
I mean,
that-
they
Would you
explained.
guys-
I know they did
explained
explain
it.
it, yeah.
Would you guys be able to bring a child into the world knowing the outcome of that? I was curious because, like, I feel like that's like such a like.
But how do you know
I'm-
she didn't knows? She does. That's the thing, is you don't know like when she has cognition of that. Like,
I mean,
Oh,
she
yeah,
was-
actually, no, she knows. She knows.
she knows. That's why they got the
She knows.
divorce.
Yeah.
No, I know she
She didn't have-
knows, but
She didn't have
like,
cognition of like the when she talked to the guy on the phone. She definitely knows that the child was going to die.
I'm just saying, like, the movie presents itself in like a non-linear fashion, so I don't think that she necessarily knows everything right in that moment. You know that she knows that stuff at some point, but like, it's even presented to us in a non-linear fashion.
Well, I feel like even by
The-
my understanding was by the end of the film, she has all the knowledge that we as the audience have. She has at the end of the film. So like she's
Yeah.
going into this relationship with Ian, knowing
Knowing what's going to happen. Yeah.
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 everything's going
Oh.
to happen.
By
And
the
at
end of
some
the
point-
film, by the end of the film, she has all knowledge of her life
Okay.
because she now sees her timeline as a circle,
Yeah.
and thus she can see the end and the beginning.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. The time stuff gets silly, especially
So
when you
weird.
make up a new
Whip-
rule.
Don,
Wibbly
don't you,
wobbly, timey-wimey.
you fucking piece of shit.
Well, because even in that scenario, if you can see your future from that point forward, can you alter it? Can you change it? Can you make a decision that changes it?
Now,
Yeah,
what's
I
really
think
going to bake your
that's-
noodle is
That's part of the question, is like, does she even have the ability to not have that child?
Yeah, like maybe that is just the fucking trajectory. Because also, again, like part of the thing that is left unanswered, which I'm one of the things I'm most curious about is them coming here was an exchange.
Mhm.
Whatever the fucking a win-win, but the other term she used, like that's
a
what
zero-sum,
Zero
a
sum.
non-zero-sum game.
Yes.
A non-zero-sum game.
because they are giving her this ability, but in return, in 3,000 years, humanity is going to need to do
Wish they
something for them.
dived into that a little bit. I would have loved to not like just kind of hint it towards what they needed them for.
Yeah, I wasn't sure at some point in the film I had questioned whether or not they had come to give them the gift to keep humanity alive.
Maybe, yeah.
The gift was
like
definitely
they knew that
meant to
like they
unify
knew that
Earth.
humanity would wipe itself out, and they thus needed to give them the gift to keep them alive.
Yeah, I think the goal of those aliens, for whatever reason, if it's truly we're going to need humanity's help in 3,000 years, is we need humanity to unify or it will wipe itself out.
So if I was Amy Adams, I'd be like, I'd be dead by then. Who fucking cares? You guys fucking figure your own shit out.
You don't know what this fucking power, the gift does. Maybe it fucking makes her, her lifespan extended. I don't know, who the fuck knows.
Yeah, it gives her a second heart, gives her a TARDIS.
Maybe that's why she knows. Maybe that's why.
I swear to fucking God.
Maybe that's why she knows that like her trajectory is going to be that way no matter what. Like my life with Ian and my daughter is a portion of this lifespan, but I'm going to be here for another 3,000 years. Maybe, I don't fucking know. Maybe not. But I took her book as just furthering, not like everyone has this ability now in terms of like her power, but just more of like everyone has the ability to change. This is what I was trying to get to earlier. Everyone has the ability to change how they interact with people who are not directly like them. Like baseline being language and culture. It's like if you go somewhere or someone comes here and they don't speak English and you don't speak, whatever language from wherever they're coming from, off the bat, you have a hard time communicating in some ways because our languages are similar and, visually we're all humans, so we can, do visual cues and stuff to help communicate, but certain things would still be lost in translation, which is, I think, like kind of the driving force with the aliens is like, because they are such a different thing, we can't just be like, I'm person, and that makes no fucking sense to them. This is chair, because they probably don't fucking have chairs, you know what I mean? So,
You know what always bothers me with fucking like the government and like the way we handle like shit like this, like, is that Why would we think we can go attack an alien ship that can travel light years and have technology that we could never even understand?
Well, I
And
think
like,
I
now,
think that's the other
Hey,
commentary.
those guys listening to fucking Rush Limbaugh managed to blow up one alien, so clearly we can do it.
I
If we
mean,
want to, we can do it.
I think
We have
that's
the technology.
the other commentary that the movie's trying to make is that like humanity is so quick to aggressively interact with people who are not like them, whether it be someone in a different country or a fucking alien. It's like the immediate reaction is this, they're here for only one thing and it's harmful. It can't be for anything good. So it's like immediate weaponize. We have to be powerful. No one else can be powerful, blah, blah, blah. I will say one of the few plot holes for me, or just things I'm confused by, or thing I just needed to maybe see like something about, is towards the end of the movie when she has the, I don't know, flash forward, flashback, whatever the fuck it is, sees the conversation with the Chinese president, goes and gets the phone, makes the phone call. That's like a high level military government person. You have their phone and you called China. I feel like maybe it wouldn't, like, the next scene be you standing outside hugging fucking Hawkeye. Like, maybe there's something else that has to happen in that window of time that, like, they're not gonna just let you go, right? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know if
Didn't
they
China
directly
call off
decided
the
to scare.
dogs?
Yeah, they
Wasn't-
immediately called off.
Yeah, I imagine that there would have been a scene like to
But I get
Brent's
it.
point.
There were
should've
newscasts,
been-
but like, would that happen that fucking quickly? Like in seconds? Like
Yeah,
she's not detained or like something bad happens to her in that brief period of time?
I don't know how much time passed between her making the phone call and China calling things off. I would imagine the scene that you were looking for is basically her explaining herself to the superiors at the base, and then seeing the immediate effect of China actually calling, like, for her to explain, I did this to make China stop, and then for them to see, oh, China did stop, and now the aliens are leaving. So I guess
Yeah. I mean,
It
I
is
guess it's not
kind of
super necessary. It just felt like
Yeah,
super,
I
like a
was-
very weird jumble rush of like,
I was fine with it being implied.
yeah.
Mike, I was going to say you should pick Lost in Translation for your film.
I mean, I could.
Planes, trains, and automobiles.
I just looked up the end of the story to see if it gave like any more information about the like aliens being there, like why they were there or whatever. And it literally just says the heptapods get in their ship and leave with no explanation of why they came.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't super important to the story. I honestly just took their arrival. Oh, arrival. That's okay. I get it.
Oh
shit. I just took it to be
Dennis Villa.
Arrival.
yeah, Dennis Viva
Villeneuve.
con Dios. I just took it to be, hey, we just need to get you guys on the right track so that in 3,000 years you guys are up to speed and are able to assist us in our war against the Decepticons or whatever.
World domination.
Yeah, no, it's definitely like the purpose is for them to save humanity.
I'd also consider that maybe that we evolve into them at some point. They're actually from the future, but that's a different kind of bag.
Also, Todd, here's a flat out, and definitely no one else has the gift that Amy Adams' character has because, or Louise,
Luis, I think.
Luis, yeah.
Oh no, it's Dennis.
Could you imagine a fucking world
Denard.
where everybody
No,
had the
disaster.
ability
Yeah.
to see their fucking full life? Whoa, no
Right.
thank you.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, granted,
thanks.
mine would be pretty boring, but I don't need to sit here and watch it.
Like this, I only play video games till I'm 80. What is that?
God, this shit sucks.
There's 10 more Fast and the Furious movies.
But yeah, I mean, overall, I liked it. I thought it was good. It grew on me the more I thought about it after. Like at first, I was like sitting with my thoughts a little bit, taking notes and just like thinking about how I felt about it. I did, like, obviously none of us read the book, or I'm assuming read any of the book, the author of the book that the movie is based off of, any of their books or short stories or whatever. But Ted Chiang or Chiang, I don't know, don't know if I'm pronounced. Announced.
It's
Whatever.
pronounced Denis.
And anyways, the author's works, but it seems like a lot of his work, at least from like some brief like kind of paragraph stuff about the author, seems that he covers a lot of similar topics overall in his work, where it's like kind of a lot of the themes of the film. He was a writer on the movie too. Like he did.
Very much so, yeah, cool.
He's at least credited as a writer. I don't know if he actually
I didn't know
wrote
if he
on
was
it,
like,
or
is
if
he
he
still
helped with the
alive or
screenplay or
something?
not. Yeah, he's like 56.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. No, he's a younger.
I didn't know if he was like an
relatively
Isaac Asimov kind of guy or something.
younger. No, but one of, I believe, Asimov and Arthur C. Clarke are two of his inspirations. But
Checks out.
yeah, it seems like a lot of the stuff that he writes kind of deals with similar themes. So like, I mean, I don't read science fiction, like this type of science fiction, so I don't know if like typically it's like deals with the, like it seems like, oh, aliens coming to save humanity, 3,000 years we need your help, is just like that's all that is ever going to be. It's never going to be something they develop. Like they're not trying to make fucking, Dune or Star Wars or something.
Mm-hmm.
They're
I'm
just,
surprised I
dealing
never
with,
saw this movie in the
like,
theaters.
like
Speaking of Dune, you know who
philosophical
directed
problems.
Facts.
Dune
Denard,
2 got delayed.
Viva
Viva Pinata.
Las Vegas.
Like, I feel like
There it is.
alien movies are like, I love a good alien movie or like any movies, anything that has to do with aliens, like I'm always game. I don't know why I never saw this in the theater. And this is like during the time when I was still going to the movie.
Bro, you
theater.
need fucking shooty bang bang, chitty bang bang.
Jonathan Wick.
That's all you need. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I don't watch a lot of alien movies, and I'm not gonna include Star Wars in that. But like, as far as like movies about that deal with aliens, like this is probably the best one I've watched.
It's hard to find some good alien movies, you know?
Dom's taking offense to that comment. I don't know if I've ever watched Alien or any of the Alien films, really though. Wait, what? Why, Dom?
mean,
What
yeah.
are you saying?
I just feel like there's a lot of alien films.
What have I
That you
seen?
jump to Arrival being the best alien.
You
Of-
haven't
of what I've
seen
seen, of
films.
what I've seen. That's what I'm saying.
of
I
what you've
haven't seen a lot of
You haven't seen
films.
a lot of movies.
Like alien films, I didn't watch Prometheus. I didn't watch. Like I've probably seen
Yeah.
Alien or Aliens when I was young. I don't have an opinion on those movies.
Yeah, but you
People-
just continue to reference like one franchise.
I mean, I don't
Yeah,
know.
but-
I don't know anything else. That's where I'm at.
I've never
Men
seen
in Black, if you
Prometheus.
wanna
I've never
count
seen
Men in Black.
Alien. I've never seen Aliens.
Do you wanna count
Alien
Men in
3.
I never saw Alien Resurrection. I never seen Alien vs Predator.
Oh, AVP.
There are other
my
movies-
guy.
I've never
Honestly-
seen a movie that had the word alien in the title. I've never seen E.T. the Extraterrestrial.
I don't know. Now
Which
I
is-
don't know. Like name good alien movies because now I don't know if I've seen alien movies.
Well, like,
I'm
I-
having a
I-
crisis right now.
Back in
I think
me.
I'm in the
Mars
minority.
needs moms.
I think I'm in the minority, but I loved Prometheus, but I get why people didn't like it. But one of the biggest downsides to Prometheus is that all the ideas they had in that first movie, they completely abandoned in the sequel. It's like,
So is that a bad
Does
thing
it-
about Prometheus? Wouldn't that be a bad thing about the sequel?
well, I mean, like, it ends on like a cliffhanger and like a crazy cliffhanger of like going to figure out something. And then like the next movie, like, yeah, we're going to do a whole different thing. We're just going to throw the aliens in there.
Jen said Mars
That's
Attacks Men in Black 1. I don't fucking know. Sure. Men in
Wow,
Black.
no,
I guess.
this-
The Black
Men
films.
in Black is a
There's-
solid film. I do
All right,
love
there's
Men
a-
in
Take it
Black.
back. I don't know what I'm saying. I have a concussion. Mike, did you
No,
pick your movie?
there is a movie in the 90s that was an alien movie that was fucking frightening. And like Fire in the Sky, it was called. And like it was based on a true story, but about like the people that got abducted by aliens. And I remember everyone talking about that movie being like, fuck that. Oh, Starship Troopers, baby.
I honest to God-
CNET did a list of the top alien films.
Okay, hit me
top
with it.
films with
Oh,
aliens.
yeah.
Arrival is number 6.
Okay.
Okay.
It's tied at number 6.
Again, it was
Um,
nominated for
it's-
best picture. Hold that thought for 1 second, Dom.
Oh, Event Horizon is going to be high. up there, I
Apparently,
feel like.
apparently, we love 2016 movies because out of the
Contact.
movies that were nominated
Yeah,
for
okay.
Best Picture of 2017, so all 2016 movies, we have watched just for the movie club.
Might pick La La Land.
Now 3 of them. We watched Moonlight, which was the winner. We watched Arrival. We watched
La La Land's
Manchester by
one.
the Sea. La La Land is one. Hell or High Water, Fences, Hacksaw Ridge, Hidden Figures, and
Oh,
Lion.
Hella High Water, Mel. Hella High Water is really good, too.
I feel like we're gonna just have to watch all these movies at some point now.
La La Land's on my list. I can pick La La Land.
I am not trying to sway the vote here. But continue, Dom. Sorry.
No, I mean, is Stargate in the top 3 because that
Just
movie's
let Dom
just
read the
not that
list.
good.
So some of them I'm gonna omit because it's like,
They stretching.
well, no, it's like a
don't
spoiler
tell me
to know that they're an
Independence Day.
alien film.
Oh, okay.
Tied
Text me then when you're done.
tied for number 6 is Star Trek, the 2009 film,
I think
Okay.
I saw that with
And
the two of you.
Arrival.
I don't know if I like that movie.
and I don't know that it's ever specifically referenced that the creature in this is an alien, so I'll just say it. A Quiet Place is also tied for 6.
Yeah, I didn't like that
Oh, I
movie.
thought that was part of like the known premise that they were aliens that.
Yeah, I think it was.
I thought
Is
that
that
was
the John Krasinski movie?
Yeah, yeah.
Tied for number 4, Alien
Wait,
Oh,
okay,
and
go on.
Avatar.
Ugh. Is the
Uh.
Iron Giant on this list, or is that not considered an alien movie?
I don't know. I mean, I literally skipped to the end. Number
Okay.
3 is Aliens,
okay.
and then there is a 2-way tie for number 1. Would we like
E.T.?
to take guesses? That
Fire
is
in
one
the
of the
Sky.
2.
Okay.
E.T.'s
E.T. is
trash
one of the
too.
2.
Oh, Todd hates E.T. I don't have an opinion on it. I haven't watched it since I was a kid.
This
Todd
list
hates
is based
Spielberg.
off Metacritic scores, by the way.
Is an invasion of the body snatchers, is that considered aliens? That's not.
It is not. It is Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay, and that's another movie that I'm
Yeah.
kind of impartial on. Both Spielberg
Todd
movies,
hates
too.
Spielberg. Yeah, Todd hates Spielberg.
I love
He said that.
Spielberg, but I don't
he
like.
said
His,
that-
I don't like
he said that
Spielberg's
3
early
weeks ago.
movies,
He's
minus
like-
Jaws.
He said, "I fucking hate Spielberg. He is a trash."
Spielberg got knocked down a notch for Todd, and fucking Nolan's back up after Todd watching
Oh, yeah.
Oppenheimer.
After
Todd's like
Oppenheimer, yeah.
fucking. Todd wants Chrissy Noel to give him the old Schloppenheimer, if you know what I'm saying.
That's
District
Sloppy
9
Oppenheimer?
tied at 9.
What's
Wait,
that?
what's
Okay,
that?
that's fair. District 9 was good.
District 9.
I like
The
this
Man
one.
Who
Oh,
Fell to
actually,
Earth at
District 9
11.
should be like way higher up there. I feel like District 9 is like top tier. I
The
guess
Man
it's
Who
not
Fell
really
to
like.
Earth at 11. Annihilation at 12.
Wait, where's Fire in the Sky? Is Fire in the Sky anywhere?
Um,
I wonder what that movie got for reviews. It probably didn't review well, but that movie should
Todd's
be up
going-
there.
Todd's going for
Lilo
that
and
for-
Stitch tied at 17.
Stop it.
Oh, that's right. So when Todd was started to say like whatever film that he said was really good with aliens,
Oof.
I could have sworn he was going to say The Faculty. I was going to say, Todd, what is wrong?
Love that
with you?
movie. I fucking love that movie. I just saw that when I looked up alien movies. I'm like, maybe I should pick that movie. I fucking love that movie.
Because that's
The
oh, go ahead.
tied at
And by the-
21s
wait,
are bad.
and by the way, The Faculty is a Kevin Williamson joint, so Jen would probably fucking love it.
I don't know who the fuck that
And it's
is.
probably already seen it.
Oh, is that
Yeah, I wrote-
Dawson's Creek?
Yeah.
Jen, do you like The Faculty? What were
Got
you
John
saying, Dom?
Stewart in it.
It did have Jon Stewart.
Tied at 21 is Men in Black, Star Trek First Contact, Edge of Tomorrow, The Voyage Home.
Edge of Tomorrow. What's Edge of Tomorrow?
Okay, Men in
The-
Black.
Star Trek?
The Tom
Tom Cruise.
Cruise
Oh, Edge of
Emily
Tomorrow.
Blunt.
I'm
movie.
thinking of Into the Darkness. What's the other Star
Yeah,
Trek
that's a
movie
great
called? Is
movie.
it Darkness?
Into Darkness.
the
I mean,
Darkness.
those are
is, is higher than fucking the rest of these that I just
I just feel
mentioned.
like this. I just feel like there's not like we're naming all these movies, but I want like more. It's like this, but like I feel like not goofy alien movies, like straight up like serious alien movies. I feel like all the ones in those lists are like Aliens is like it's goofy fun action movie. Alien is like top tier
Bro.
sci-fi.
No, what I want, listen, skip ahead 5 years, hopefully not longer than that. Give me the fucking documentary on the aliens that are currently on the Earth that are
Fuck
in
yeah,
fucking
all
holding.
day.
That's the shit
Yes,
that I
100%.
want.
Yeah.
I need.
Just show
Listen,
me a picture. I just need a picture.
you all made fun of me
Oh.
with space crabs, motherfucker. They're here. They're already fucking here.
Okay, listen, I can acknowledge that aliens have been in the possession of the US government for X amount of years. I don't have to agree that those pictures of Mars had space crabs on them. Those
Well-
are two
well,
distinctly
do we-
different ideas.
Do we not remember the Mars rover that also found like a perfectly shaped door and like a cat? Like it's like it looked like on the rover got like a picture of like
Yeah,
I mean, it could
they
just be a
found like a
fucking-
they found like a fucking space Denny's, and
They-
we were all just kind
they
of like, whatever.
There were fucking obelisks I feel like they found last year in the United States, like in the middle of nowhere. And I feel like no one fucking talked about these after they were found.
What do you want me to say?
I'm
They're
just
obelisk.
saying.
I've seen
No,
shapes before,
I-
man.
You know what? They don't want people to know about aliens because that like completely disseminates the whole religion thing. Like because like religion doesn't talk about fucking extraterrestrial life or aliens, and that's what like our like the, at least the United States is like.
I mean, you're
based
not
on that.
wrong, but it's also just I mean, it's a million things. It's controlling the people. It's
Yeah.
All right, so
I'm
we're
sure
gonna watch Men in Black.
I'm
We're just
sure
gonna watch
other
the first Men in Black
countries
again.
also have these types of situations that are being hidden from people. So it's like, it's a power thing.
I doubt Canada's like sitting on aliens. I doubt Canada is just like, yeah,
Well,
we
Mike,
got some
it's 'cause
aliens.
they're
Eh?
frozen. They're frozen.
Oh,
The people in Canada are frozen.
No, there's so much snow up there. I don't know. Maybe they're moose. Maybe moose are actually. I've never seen a moose, Mike. Maybe moose are actually alien
dude, you
covered.
don't want to fuck with the moose. You don't. If you haven't seen a moose, consider yourself lucky.
Mike, pick life for your movie.
Stop telling me what to pick.
That's the one with Ryan Reynolds, right? And they're in like the
And
space
Jake
station.
Gyllenhaal.
And Jake Gyllenhaal.
Have you seen the pictures from the hearings of the spaceships?
I saw, like,
think I
the-
saw-
They
I
kind
don't
of they
think I saw
kind
the
of look
photos.
like hectopods. I'm just saying. They got some wigglies. They got some shit.
Okay, but
I am like so.
we didn't make spaceships that look humans. That's all
I'm still
gonna say.
convinced. I'm still convinced that aliens are like deep in the parts of the ocean we've never even explored because we've barely explored any of the ocean. Like there's so much fucking.
Can they
our-
actually
the
be
whole ocean-
aliens if they are native to this world? Wouldn't we? Wouldn't they just be another species on Earth?
We would be the aliens.
Well-
we would be the fucking aliens.
Well, I don't know about
You know,
that,
like,
but
But
I
you
think
know,
they would just
we-
be
what-
Earthlings.
What's the Earth? What's the Earth made of? Like 75% water. I don't know what the ratio is, but it's
No,
like
that's
something like
humans. Humans are 75% water.
And so is the planet.
Yeah,
that. So, but yeah, but we've never
we have the
explored
water.
half of that
We're all
shit.
Avatar. James Cameron's
Yeah.
onto this.
Hell, look at the fucking submarine. They couldn't even get fucking like a mile down into the ocean without blowing up. You know, like we can't.
That's a
They're-
different
they're-
problem.
It's a different problem. I
Um,
also can't get a mile down to the ocean just swimming down there. That's
Anyways, anything else to say about this film? Because we got way off fucking base here. Are we done with Arrival? Are we dead on
every
Arrival?
once in a while I would look at Amy Adams and be like, is that Jenna Fisher? That's all I got.
Oh,
Yeah,
you mean Isla Fisher?
No,
I
Jenna
love
Fisher.
I mean Rachel McAdams.
I was thinking of Isla Fisher when he said Jenna Fisher. Actually,
Anyways, it's worth mentioning this film also was nominated for 8 Oscars. It won for Best Achievement in Sound Editing, lost every other category.
Jeremy Renner was not nominated, right?
no.
It was
Amy
nominated
Adams
for
wasn't
Best
either.
Picture, Best Achievement in Directing, Best Adapted Screenplay, Cinematography, Film Editing, Sound Mixing, Sound Editing, Production Design. So no actor slots.
I didn't think any. I thought everyone was decent in it, but I didn't think anyone deserved an Oscar.
Amy Adams was good. I always liked
Yeah.
Forrest Whitaker.
I always like Forrest Whitaker
same.
too, and I either don't know what I'm going to say right now because I don't know what Forrest Whitaker's actual voice sound. I almost said tastes like, what his actual voice sounds like. But what fucking accent was he using in this movie? It sounded like a Boston accent, but like I don't know. It was a very bizarre.
His real voice.
He
Is that
sounded like
is that just how he
Forrest
sounds?
Whitaker.
Okay, I don't
Yeah,
know. All right.
yeah.
I don't
Oh
know.
no, he was using his ghost dog voice. I think.
I don't know what that means.
You were looking for
another
his
film
voice
he's in.
in you were looking for his voice as Saw Gerrera.
Yeah.
Is he from
Which
the
is
East
just-
Coast?
Lies, treason.
Where is he from? He's from Texas. I feel like that makes even less sense because he definitely sounded like, I don't know. Maybe it was like a little southern drawl in there. I don't know.
He's an actor. I don't.
He's an
He is an
actor. He
actor.
does a good job.
I don't know.
Uh,
There was just certain words that he said, and I was like, "Is he have a fucking Boston accent right now? Where is he supposed to be from in this movie?" Anyways, sorry.
Some
After
good-
Manchester by the
you-
Sea, now I'm just like everyone that
I'm
has
just
any
so confused.
any
You were
fucking
shitting on
drop.
all of the Boston accents of Manchester by the Sea, and now you just want all the other accents to be Boston accents.
Listen, you gotta be the best to be the best. You know what I'm saying? I just said the
course.
same thing twice.
yeah, he's got a concussion.
I do this.
Mike,
night's
big
not helping.
concussion.
gonna say something?
I was just gonna quickly say. So I was enjoying the film, and I enjoyed the film. At a certain point, I was wondering what the conflict was, before they really introduced the element of like a race, like a race against time, I thought they were going to lean towards the little army boys that blew up the thing. I thought they were going to be like the major antagonists, so to
Same.
speak.
And I'm
Like,
happy
the
they
first time I
weren't.
saw this,
I'm
yeah.
happy they
Yeah,
weren't.
Same.
I'm happy
And
that was like
also same, yes.
that was like went away, and then it's just
They
like
made it
she's
seem like
running
that one
conflict.
guy was going to be the
That
problem.
one
you know,
guy,
like,
the one
yeah.
the guy that looks like the
He
kid, the
loves
guy
Ben
from
Shapiro.
yeah, the guy that looks like the guy from Grounded for Life. What's the actor's name? It doesn't matter. There's like that one guy that worked at the base he wasn't in like army fatigues. He was always wearing like a button-up shirt with like the long dark hair. I thought he would be more of a. It doesn't matter. The point is the movie didn't really have that element to it, but I kept wondering if it was going to have that element.
I feel like
I'm glad it didn't.
I feel like the conflict is like rooted in the philosophical questions. Like
Yes.
the conflict resides in the viewer. I feel like it's like how
The
should,
conflict is just like, can we all just get along?
yeah, like how should they interact with this? How should they resolve this? What would I do if I was in that position of power? Like it's like reflection and philosophizing. I
liked her fake story about the kangaroos.
I
Yeah, I
mean,
thought that was
a
pretty good, too.
that was a good like. That's not unbelievable. I would have bought it.
Listen. I'm still gonna recite it as if it's fact.
The thing about have him translate war at the beginning was pretty good too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys look up
And
what
I-
he said? What he says to her, the Chinese president at the end?
No.
I forget what
No,
he
I
says.
meant to.
I looked it up. I already forget what it was.
I think that's like a through line for the whole movie is that the Sanskrit. I forget what he asked her to like. Is it the Sanskrit word for war or something? Or
Yeah.
I feel like that in itself is like the through line of the movie of like you need to like really carefully investigate how people interact and communicate and the nuances to language and stuff and stuff
Oh,
like that.
he said in war there are no winners, only widows. That's what he said to her.
Okay, that's pretty good. That's a good way to make them not shoot the aliens.
Shooting the old aliens.
You.
Anyways, all right. I think that wraps us up here. Are we good with
Yeah.
Arrival? A
done.
rare Todd W with the movie pick. Mike.
Wait, did we not all agree on the good guys? I feel like that's like.
I mean,
such
I
a
liked
good
it.
movie.
I liked it.
Yeah, I liked it too.
All right.
Well,
Okay, you've had other
common-
picks that
a
weren't
com-
dubs.
A
What do you-
common unanimous pick.
Todd so badly wants to fucking stack up his dubs. Can't do it. He can't do it.
I'm gonna make you guys talk to me now because my next pick's fucking November.
So
It'll be out by
so
then.
you want your picks to go back down the gutter? Got it. All right. I don't even know what that is. Oh, is that the hand
Don't worry,
movie you just
I'm-
watched?
Yeah,
Ugh,
yeah.
gross.
Don't worry, I'll make you guys.
Come on.
I'll make you all watch Barbie and Oppenheimer. There we go.
I wish. I'll watch both.
Barbenheimer.
We'll do the whole Barbenheimer spill.
I mean, I don't want to keep prolonging this episode because we still got to do the game too. But I will quickly say, and let's like be quick with this. But
Mhm.
last night, Jen was like, I don't know, like 6:00. Should we go try to like see if we can get like an empty showing of Barbie or like an empty theater because it's like Thursday night, whatever.
Mhm.
And I was like, yeah, it's like it's early. Let me check and see what around us is whatever. Cinema Salem was a bust because they were playing Twister.
Okay.
But I think on Thursdays they don't play whatever the current movies are. They play like a special something else.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's an anniversary or something for Twister, or what the reason for
The
picking that
weather was
anyways.
just
The weather
I
was
mean,
just-
also true. But I feel like, and again, it's different times, so I'm not really going to the movies. But I do look for like when the new Marvel movie comes out. When the Mario movie came out, it's like, all right, I need to plan how packed movies are going to be, so I know I'm still not fully looking at the whole thing. But like every fucking showing of Barbie in every theater around us, like I'm talking like. I was on AMC's website looking at like fucking Braintree. I was looking at just to see. Everything was fucking sold out. Or if it had seats, it was like 4 seats and there were onesies all around the fucking theater.
Yeah.
For its
Has
second
that-
week, It's tracking to make 90 to 100 million in its second week, which is fucking insane.
But like
insane.
Marvel movies don't do that currently, right? Like Marvel movies,
Yeah,
you
they're
can
not
get a
good.
ticket pretty easy if you want to go see a Marvel movie, or no?
Yeah.
Or
They don't
are,
do
are there
Marvel.
any movies doing what Barbie's doing? I guess
It's also
Yeah.
the middle of the summer.
that's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah,
And it's hot as
Yeah.
balls.
I
And
would say
the weather has
Barbie.
been junk. So
Barbie has been, in my experience, it has been a lot more popular, I guess, than I anticipated. Where it has made movie theaters act like the way they did several years ago, where it was bus. I would walk into. Not only was I looking for Barbie tickets last weekend, and a bunch of showings were just sold out. They had, fucking 15 showings in a day, and most of them were sold out. When I walked into the theater, it was packed, just like in the lobby, bunch of people wearing pink walking around. Even when I was walking in, I thought to myself, do people still buy tickets at the front desk? Yeah, there was a line there, people buying tickets. They were all wearing
Yeah.
pink. And I was like, oh, okay, this is,
they were going to see
This
Pink
is-
Ladies.
yeah, that might have been it too. Yeah, 4 for 80 for 80 for Brady, please. So yeah, I am surprised, pleasantly surprised at how well this film is doing.
I mean, I
And-
expected it to do well
Oh,
enough. It
yeah.
has a good cast, and it's fucking Barbie. You know what I mean? Like
It's
not
also
like
but it's Barbie, but like it's like not really
it's
geared
Barbie.
towards the
It's
audience.
Barbie, but like Barbie, yes, it is Barbie, but
Hold on, before anyone says anything else, Todd, you're like weird, like, but it's Barbie. That's the same thing as like, okay, it's Transformers. It's the same fucking thing. It's like, here's
Yeah, and Transformers didn't do well this most
well,
recent
I mean,
movie.
initially it did. We're talking about now, like 10 Transformers movies later. Is Barbie 10 gonna fucking
Yeah,
do
but this
gangbusters?
movie
I
is
don't
like doing well because I don't think they geared it towards kids. I think it's doing well because like they
yeah,
like
it is.
the marketing.
Yeah, but the
marketing
Transformers
campaign
movies,
they
I
did-
would not say are geared towards kids. I'm saying like
The
it's an
the
established.
Transformers movies were specifically
They were
geared
geared
towards
towards-
teenage boys.
Yeah, I mean, it's,
they were geared towards the Transformers audience.
yeah, I mean, but that's like established IP. Like I'm not like.
and I'm in toy stores all the time for the kids. Barbies, I don't even see fucking Barbie toys in toy stores anymore. Like I don't see
Well,
them
yeah.
anywhere. Like,
Excuse me.
Also, yeah,
Uh,
Barbie
yeah,
has its
pump your
own
brakes.
aisle.
Pump your
No,
brakes.
but I
Todd,
still
where's
have
the
to buy
toy
fucking
store? Where's the fucking toy store?
Target and Barnes and Nobles these days.
I
That's
don't
pretty
know,
much all you
Todd.
get.
You're wrong because I'm pretty sure Barbie has its own aisle in Target.
Yes,
Well, I go down that aisle. It's the fucking. It's not Barbie though. It's all this other shit and maybe a little bit of Barbie, but because what's the mini brands? Logan loves fucking mini brands, and that's in those aisles as well. Like mini brands is like little mini Pringles cans that like you can put in like a supermarket shop and shit like that. But yeah, no, I don't see much Barbie. It's like all other stuff that looks like Barbie, and then there's like a quarter of an aisle that's Barbie, which is like not a lot.
There's no. But this is a ridiculous conversation you're having right now. There's no toy fucking brand in any Target that has like significantly larger space than anyone else.
LOL, whatever the fuck it is, these LOL dolls.
I don't even know what
and
you're saying
fucking,
right
like,
now.
Yeah,
go,
that's
go
what-
watch
trust
the
me, I like-
go watch the LOL movie. What are we talking about right now? I'm not surprised that a movie based on a property as big as Barbie that has a lot of established actors attached to it and a director that's established. I feel like off the bat, no problem. Like you have pockets everywhere here,
That director though is more established towards like people who like art house movies.
which is why I think it's pulling in a different audience than the typical like audience that might go see a Barbie movie opening weekend. That's what I'm
Dude,
saying. It has so
but
many
like,
things working for it. Like off
Are
the bat.
like is it PG-13? It's PG-13, correct?
I think it's PG-13. Yeah.
I feel like that takes out a huge portion of people that movie should be made for. A PG-13 Barbie movie.
It is. So it is a
Todd-
Barbie movie, but do not go in there thinking you're going to get.
Raunchy jokes
think
or
we-
anything.
Well, I don't think it is a Barbie movie, but I think it leans more raunchy in some aspects than you would think. Like if you're going in there thinking it's going to be
I
like a
expected
Barbie
no
film for
raunchy.
kids, it's not.
Hold
I
on.
did see some complaints about that the last few days. That like people were walking out in the first 10 minutes because they had gone with their kids.
Weird.
Yeah, I also want to point
I
out
don't get
that Todd saying PG-13 like removes a whole audience of people. It's like people under 13. I mean, I don't think a lot of those people are going to the movies alone. Is that like
No, but your parents but parents
but
bringing their
parents
kids
are
to
taking
movies
kids.
are like
yeah,
that's why Mario did so well, like because it's fucking all parents bringing their kids to go see Mario.
yeah.
Yeah, PG-13 just means that anyone under 13 needs a parent. If anything, that just means more ticket sales.
Yeah.
It's like, hey,
That's what
listen,
I'm
kid,
saying.
if you
That's
want
why
to
I
see
don't
it,
know why
I have to go in there
it's
and
not
buy
alienating
tickets to see it with
anybody.
you.
Oh, I think
Yeah, it's alienating children.
Think it's I was gonna say it's like the 5 to 8-year-olds probably.
Those
aren't,
kids
lining.
who are buying tickets themselves. Am I right?
That's
No.
what I'm saying. That's why I'm so
No.
confused. Who
No,
are
I'm
they
talking about
alienating?
Because
No, I know
parents
what
are going
you're
to see
saying.
PG-13 and say, "I'm not bringing my kid to a PG-13 movie."
Which is fine, but like I don't know. Everyone can govern their kids however they want differently, but like if I'm the parent and my kid is old enough where I think maybe they would sit through a movie and it's like I think they would like a Barbie movie, I'm also going to the movie because I want to see it. If the kid's having a bad time, like sure, let's leave, but I can't imagine
Liam and Logan both want to see it, and I'm like, no, I'm not taking you to see it. You're not going to sit through this.
You guys are going to
No,
see real cinema. Sit down for 3 hours. We're watching Oppenheimer for a second time.
anyways,
We're driving to Rhode Island.
this fucking episode is going on too long. We're talking about nonsense at this point. All I was trying to say was I was shocked that every time I've looked up tickets, I know it's still 2 weeks or whatever, it's been a week and a half, that like not the weekend is still fucking so like I looked at 6 and it was sold out from 6 to 10:30, and I'm like, that's I feel like no movie is doing that right now. Like not even like I feel like if it was the second week of Guardians and I looked at a Thursday, I could probably find something. Is what I'm trying to say. Like I'm surprised
Burned
that
out on the fucking comic book movies, though. I feel like I don't think we're going to see what we used to see.
yeah, but
with
I just
comic
think
book
that in
movies.
general, movies are not. Marvel aside, it could be something else. It could be whatever other fucking movie.
Marvel,
you wanna
DC,
say.
anything.
It doesn't have to be a comic movie. It can be something else. I don't even know what movies there are anymore because I don't care about movies. Fucking movie club. Fuck this show. I hate movies. Cinema's back. I have a concussion. Mike, did you pick a movie?
No.
You got to pick a movie. I'm gonna plug the outro and then we're gonna play the game. Decide
Listen,
on a movie.
it's fucking July. You guys always pick a movie like the first week of the month.
Todd does.
It's almost August.
No, me, I'm on some shit. No, me, I'm on some shit.
That's like gonna hit for 3 people that listen to the show.
I know. My only point about Barbie is that all the people that are going to see Barbie right now, you're to blame when we get a Polly Pocket movie.
The Lena Dunham Polly Pocket movie?
They already
Or somebody's doing a Barney movie, right?
Yeah, no, the Mattel
Daniel,
the Mattel
Yeah, there's like
someone
10
from
or 12
Mattel said
movies.
12 different
it's
IPs.
fucking terrible.
Yeah, of course. Who's gonna act and write in these movies right now? Nobody. So they have to worry
And
too
you're
much.
gonna
There's
get
people already attached to them.
You're gonna get sequels that Greta Gerwig is not gonna attach herself to. Like, there's no way.
Someone already asked her in an interview like about a sequel, and her response, I think, might be one of my favorite interview responses of all time. And I don't remember it word for word, but it was something along the lines of, "When I make a film, I put everything into that film like this is the film, and I am not thinking about a sequel or."
Well, she's
what's
doing
next."
Narnia now. She's doing Narnia. That's the next thing she's doing on Netflix. She's doing like the Narnia, redoing them.
I also heard that she wanted to put a fart opera in it, and I still have
Yes,
to.
I saw that too.
I still have to
Yeah,
like
that's it.
verify that is factual.
You're gonna see. They're gonna try to do a Ken movie. They're gonna probably try to do an Alan movie.
They'll do an
Fucking
Alan.
all
Yeah,
things go
obviously,
shit out.
companies are gonna company and try to make milk and make milk. Anyways, all right, we're done with this whole conversation because it's almost an hour and a half, and I'm done sitting in front of this light until we play Fortnite. Potentially, we'll see. Anyways, before we get to the game, and before Mike reveals his pick, maybe it's fine, Mike. If you want to reveal it next week, it's fine. Make the listeners wait another whole week. It's all right. It's
Oh,
okay.
wow. Fuck the listeners. There, I said it.
This episode, of course, episode 379, can't be done without you out there in podcast world or YouTube land or Twitch land. So thank you so much for listening to this week's episode 379. If you want to help us out, you can do that in a few easy ways. You can subscribe to us on your podcast platform of choice. You can subscribe to us on YouTube at our YouTube channel. Twitch at twitch.tv/passcontroller. Follow us on social media at passcontroller, and share, like, and leave us a review. Leaving us a 5-star review on your podcast platform of choice, or leaving us a comment, or whatever on a YouTube video, are very helpful in helping us get more new listeners and growing our audience. So we would really appreciate it if you took the time to leave us a 5-star review. If you have some bucks kicking around and you want to do that, we got a shop at passthecontroller.threadless.com, and a patron at patreon.com/passthecontroller, where you can subscribe to us on Twitch at twitch.tv/passcontroller. Do all of those things. Share us so a friend can listen. We appreciate you. Without further ado, every week we end the show with a game. We keep track of the points for the whole year. The leaderboard as it stands right now is Todd taking the lead at 33, Dom with 32, Mike at 22. No, Dom wasn't here last week, or 2 weeks ago. Normally, we play a video game-based trivia game, but because it is a movie episode, we will play a movie game. The normal movie game we play is not what we're going to play this week. And I'm throwing this at the panel here off the cuff. And if it doesn't work out, we will
never
revert.
do it again.
I have the other stuff here to revert, but I wanted to try something new. I'm workshopping some new things. So this game is called No Yes Guess, and the way this works is we're going to go in from my cameras, I don't know, through fucking line. So for the stream's sake, it's going to go Mike, Todd, Dom, and then we'll snake it back so Dom gets to double dip back and forth. Actually, no, because that'll always be unfair for Todd. So we'll just go Mike, Todd, Dom. Or you know what we'll do? We'll do it this way so it stays rotational. We'll do it this way so it stays rotational and fair. We'll start with the person whose pick it was. So we'll go Todd, Dom, Mike, Todd, Dom, Mike, Todd, Dom, Mike, and then next month it'll be Mike, Todd, Dom, Mike, Todd, etc. So that way it's not always like Mike gets the first crack at it. Because the way this is going to work is knowledge is power, but you share the knowledge. So think of this sort of like 20 questions where you'd be maybe working as a team asking me yes or no questions, but instead, each time it's your turn, you have the power to get the point. So Todd will be first. Todd gets to ask me a yes or no question about this movie that I picked. It can be anything as long as it's answerable by yes or no. Todd can then guess what the movie is. Goes on to Dom. Dom then gets to ask a yes or no question about the film.
I hate it already.
So the knowledge stacks. So you all get the same
Brendan
knowledge.
Want to make games that were like shorter in time?
I think
so
this theoretically should be shorter.
Like
I think
hour.
this
No.
should be.
It's gonna be like an hour.
Well, the thing is, we're gonna do one movie. That's why it's just gonna be one movie. So
Okay.
We'll see how it goes. So I have.
This is the part where I ask China just go offline.
So I have the movie.
Yeah.
Todd, you can begin. You can ask me any yes or no question about the film.
Do you like the movie?
And that is a yes or no question.
Is Benicio del Toro in this movie?
No.
Okay.
What a stupid ass guess.
Just
I
make
don't
all.
want to help them out on the first question. Like I gotta let them go.
That's definitely not how you want to try to gain information. But okay, Dom.
Is Forrest Whitaker in this film?
Yes.
Just narrowed it down.
You can guess. You can continue to guess on your turn each time, so you can guess right now if you want.
Wait.
You can.
So,
I think you can.
So
you can
does Todd get a guess?
Todd could have guessed off of his question that made no sense. He can't guess retroactively
you
now.
can guess, and then if you're wrong, it goes to Mike, and he can ask a question, and then he guesses,
yes,
and then I
correct.
go.
Yeah. It continues to go
Okay.
until. So you do get a guess every turn.
I'm gonna say Rogue One: A Star Wars Story.
Incorrect. Mike, you got a question.
You saved me because I was gonna guess that too. All right.
I knew you guys were gonna get.
I already knew one of the movies. It's not because Brendan didn't know what the fuck we were talking about.
Ghost
so.
Dog.
Yeah.
Is this a PG-13 movie?
I tell you 1 second.
No.
I I want to say yes, but let me just validate because I don't know why that didn't have the fucking
Yeah.
answer for me right there. Yes, it is a PG-13 film.
Oh, that fucks up I thought I had it. That fucks my whole shit up.
Is it? Shit. What was the name of that movie?
I don't think that would
You know what? Never
Is that-
mind.
Is that your guess?
I mean, you can guess something.
What was the
Mike.
name of that movie?
I can guess something. I can't remember. What was it? Is it the
Let's guess
King's
Ghost Dog.
Speech?
Is it The King's Peach?
No, I know where you're going, Mike, and that's
Speech,
my,
yeah.
Oh no, it is
But
not The
it's
King's
Not,
Speech.
it's not,
Yeah.
But that's not the name of the movie. You're thinking,
That's
you're
not the
thinking
movie,
of something else. Yeah.
Todd, you,
Yeah.
Did he
you
win?
get-
Oh,
Oh, go ahead,
is it my
Todd.
turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he win an Oscar for this movie?
Did he win an Oscar for this movie? No.
Yes. Okay, so it's not that movie. Because I was going to guess it's The Last King of Scotland, but that's not my. I'm just saying because obviously it's not the. That's what you
Yeah.
were going with, though. That's yes.
That was
Yeah.
going to be my guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why are you giving them? You could have had Dom. Could have burned that.
That's R-rated. That's an R-rated movie, though. So like, it's,
They might not
but-
know that.
But he just asked if he won an Oscar for it, so
Yeah, exactly.
I got the information I needed.
So let me think. I'm trying to think of Forrest Whitaker movies, and it's like this is not easy. I feel like he's in a ton of stuff, but he's never in like a starring role. Which,
Well, that's the other question is that I never said is it starring Forrest Whitaker. I just asked if he was in it.
If he was, yeah.
I just feel like he's never in a starring or I just feel like he's like always
Besides
the
Ghost
side
Dog.
character. Besides
Oh,
Ghost
Ghost
Dog
Dog.
and The Last King of Scotland. I can't even think of a fucking movie with him in it. Give me like 5 minutes, all right?
Okay.
Fuck, man, I can't think of a single Forrest Whitaker movie. You pass?
That's 2 passes. Dom, it's on you.
Oh, I know what it is.
Did this movie come out prior to 2015?
No. Dom is good at this game. Dom is narrowing things down. He's making some.
I don't know what that question means. Does that mean it came out?
It came out after 2015. You said 2015. Is that what you said? Yep. So this
No, I said
movie,
2016.
So that took
No, you
my
didn't.
only other
No,
guess.
he
That
said
took my
20.
that took my only other guess completely out the window now. So now
I was just going to start creeping things. I'm going to pass it to Mike.
Mike.
What is my question going to be? Is this film
Mm-hmm.
a comedy?
No.
Okay. So, my joke guess is, and I'm just going to throw it out there because I don't have a real guess, is the movie Arrival?
No.
Imagine. Who is the top billed actor in this movie?
It's a
Not
yes
a
or no
Another
yes or
yes
question.
or no question.
Ah, damn it. All right.
Who was the
Right,
top billed actor?
and-
Yes. Oh.
PG-13. Was the film successful?
Yes.
There was a period of time after The Last King of Scotland where he was in a bunch of movies too, and I can't think of a single
Ooh,
one.
I think I know what it is.
Yeah, you got it.
Well, I've got a guess.
Yeah, I don't even know. There's like something that I'm thinking about, and I can't think of the name of the movie. Pass.
Dom, it's on you.
Me?
Yep. Todd
Yeah.
passed.
Can't wait waste my guess on Arrival.
Sorry, Todd has passed. I think every time. So
Todd asked,
Does-
"Is it Benicio Vittorio in it?" And then he asked a question that was not a yes or no question.
I didn't know if he was going Denis Villeneuve movies.
Does this film feature Daniel Kaluuya? Okay, it's not the film that I was thinking of then.
It's probably the same film I'm thinking
Yes.
of too.
I think that's R though.
It does.
Oh,
yes.
Oh, then you got it.
Is it Judas and the Black Messiah?
Incorrect.
that's R.
Oh,
Mike, it's
Oh.
on you.
So,
Oh,
Mike, you were
wha-
thinking the same thing?
No,
No,
I,
I
think
was
Mike knows
thinking-
what it is.
I was gonna say it's Black
fuck.
Panther.
Black
It is
Panther.
indeed Black Panther. I thought this was easy. Mike gets the point. Puts Mike. At
I thought he
23.
was in Judas and the Black Messiah.
I haven't watched that yet. That should have been on my list actually. Oh well.
I mean, I don't know. We cool with a 1 point game?
No.
You know,
All right.
At least
don't
one
care.
more.
All right. Well, let's like speed it up a little bit. All right. I have the second movie already because I have a list here. So, we will again begin with Todd since it's his pick.
Is Benicio? No. Okay.
just do it. Just do it. Just do it.
Is Denis the director?
No.
No, do you have a guess?
I'm gonna go with. Oof. Barbie.
No. Dom, it is your question.
Oh.
I thought of a pretty original one. Is Benicio del Toro in this film?
Bang.
No.
Got him.
They are not on the
Is-
first page of Topcast. I'm not scrolling to see if they have a minor role, but no. I don't believe they are.
Is the film The Departed?
No.
Bold choice.
I don't know why I froze
It's
to
the
that.
opposite of Arrival.
Mike, it's on you.
Departed,
Yes.
Arrival.
Oh, okay. No, that's clever. Oh, that's smart. I like that now. Okay. Did this movie make more than $100 million in the
That is
box
such a
office?
bad question, Mike.
I don't give a shit. Listen, if Todd can ask if Benicio del Toro was in the movie, then I can ask what it's
Did it make how much? I'm sorry.
100 million.
over 100 million, and let's say domestic.
Oh, okay. I don't know how that information helps you at all, but yes, it made over 100 million domestic.
Mike, you got this. Easy guess right now. Let's go.
Yep, I nailed it. It is obviously Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull.
No. Todd is back on you.
Who is the top billed actor?
We can't play this game anymore.
Is it a comedy?
No.
Okay, pass.
I mean, you don't
You
really
know
have
when-
any information on this movie yet.
No. Exactly.
When Todd asks a question, you know that's dumb because he doesn't have like an answer. He's just like, "Is it this? No? Okay, carry on."
Is this film? Did this film come out prior to 2015?
No.
Is it Black Panther?
Is that your real guess?
Oh, yeah, I don't have another guess. We have no information still.
It's after 2015. It
Yes.
did $100,000 or more domestic.
$100 million, and
No,
it doesn't
sorry,
have Benicio del Toro in it.
I
Wow.
actually get a pretty good question and or guess.
Wait, so Dom, do you have a real guess or is it my turn?
Your turn.
No, Black Panther's a real guess. It fits all the criteria.
I mean, that's true.
It is incorrect.
And Brendan has confirmed that it is incorrect. Okay. Is this I kind of want no.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about what's a good encompassing
Rating.
question.
I
I was thinking about doing rating. I kind of want to do something a little bit more broad than that. But here's what I'll ask. Is this movie part of a franchise?
Good question. Gotta answer it.
So yes,
Yeah,
it
I
is.
think
Because he's
Well, I mean, it depends. Like, when you say franchise...
more than one film. More than one
But
film.
that's...
Okay, yeah, I guess what. So
Franchise
you-
implies, like, this big thing. Where I feel like if you were to say something different, it might imply something different.
Yeah, so I like this is not to add to my question. Like, are you implying that my question could be like, is it part of an established IP versus is it part of like a series of films? Is that what you're trying to get me to
Yes,
distinguish?
I feel like the Marvel Cinematic Universe is a franchise, but I would say something that might have,
Give us an example of
tied
something that's
together
not a franchise.
just something with sequels. I mean, if that definition is defined the way, I guess.
Oh, just
the way to make this make sense, we have to have the same definition of the word. So if franchise to you is just something that has more than one movie tied to it, then sure, yes, it is part of a franchise.
Okay.
I would argue that franchise would just mean something larger.
So you're saying that this is just part of a series of films, and there's nothing outside of that.
Sort of.
Yeah, so now I'm thinking about it more if I could define it better, because like I don't want to
this
say
movie
like
is also
give Mike three questions
this
while
movie
he's
is
at it,
also
you know?
you're all getting the information. This movie is also, I can't say more, but
Don't say more. Yeah, just leave it.
I have a
Yeah.
feeling we're all going to be upset when we find out what
my
Brian's definition of
hesitancy
franchise
to
is.
I feel
put
like
a
I've had
label
the-
on that word for this film will make sense when the film is revealed.
I actually think I have the answer. So go ahead, Mike. Let's go.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want it to be like a I do think I probably could have phrased it better so that way we don't get a thing like, yeah, the Hitman's Bodyguard had a sequel, so therefore it's a franchise. I don't want to do it
No,
like
I wouldn't
that.
take it like that.
But anyway, let me go with Star Trek Into Darkness.
Incorrect.
That is
Is Amy
definitely a
Adams-
franchise.
Is
Yeah,
Amy
yeah.
Adams in the movie?
I don't believe so. Well, let me just double check. No.
Oh, I was banking it was Man of Steel, but all right.
That is definitely a franchise. I don't.
Oh, so but no,
Oh.
is it though? Is it because it's incomplete? And it only had one movie for Man of Steel, so it's like
I would
never
argue
really,
that a
like-
Superman movie is part of the
DCU.
Superman franchise. Like that.
I would say
That's the distinction
I would say
I'm trying
Man
to
of
make.
Steel is
Part of
definitively
the DCU.
yeah, it's definitively the movie that comes before Batman versus Superman, which is the movie that comes before Justice League. Like that is all interconnected. I think I know what.
Yeah.
Wait,
And that
you
wasn't
said
my
Amy
guess.
Adams was
That's
not
not
in it,
right.
Not
right?
in the film.
He's not in it. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So my guess is gonna be. No,
You said
pass.
Man of Steel. My Dom.
No, I said. No, I didn't. Did I?
yes. What is happening right now?
Todd has a concussion.
So to recap, while you're debating, we know that this movie
Does-
released after 2015.
Is this the first film in a series of
Wait,
films?
no, Man of Steel wasn't my guess. I said I was going to say Man of Steel.
All right, then what is your guess? I didn't.
No, it's fine. You can pass.
I didn't. But I
Oh,
didn't
no,
answer
you're right,
Dom.
you're right.
You had no
You're right,
information
you're
has
right.
happened. I didn't answer.
No,
Dom.
it's, I don't have a guess, so you can pass. Like I have nothing off this. I just
So
want
just
to
say another
clarify. No, I have nothing. Like literally nothing.
Sorry. Is your question? Is this film the first in a series?
Correct.
No.
All right, my guess. My guess is JW4.
Ooh.
Incorrect.
What the fuck is that?
Don't. That is Todd's question if he wants the.
No, it's not even my turn.
Okay. It's my turn now.
I guess for clarity, for again, like this is just simply I'm trying to like argue the minutia of the word. I just want to make sure both sides are on the same. Would you say John Wick is a franchise?
Is mine a franchise? Is mine a franchise?
I would say
Yeah.
it's
Okay, John
a
Wick's
series.
franchise.
Okay, it is a franchise. It has a TV show coming out, so
All right,
it
well then there you go. That's
has a whole
That's
universe.
fine.
And,
We can-
and another movie with Anna de Armas.
It has a spin-off movie as well.
So then yeah,
But
then yes, then it is a franchise.
But I guess that based off what I think your definition of franchise is. So
Like-
I'm like,
Yeah.
Like I would call
it's tough for me right now to make a guess because I have to decide what your definition of franchise.
That's why I'm trying to make it the same for everyone. So like if John Wick's a
Yeah,
franchise,
but it's
great.
not.
But well, it is
It
because
is.
franchise. If John Wick has spin-offs and all that stuff, then yes, I would call that a
Yes.
franchise. If something
Okay.
has a trilogy, I don't know if I'm necessarily calling that a franchise.
All right, so this is not the first film, but it is a trilogy.
I didn't say that. Mike, it's your guess.
Pretty
No freebies.
sneaky,
There's no
sis.
freebies here.
Pretty
No
sneaky,
freebies
sis.
in this joint.
I actually have another guess.
Okay, so is this movie? Hold on. Let's see. Is this movie? Whatever. Is this movie rated PG?
Rated PG?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. So just to throw this out to the rest of the panel, I was trying to figure out how I could phrase it to. I didn't want to be like, is this rated PG-13 or lower? I want it to be a little bit more specific rather than just. I want to find out if it was PG-13.
Yeah, what the
up or
rating
lower.
is. Yeah.
What the range is. Is this movie Muppets Most Wanted?
Incorrect.
That
I
is
like where you're
PG.
at, though.
Is Jeremy Renner in this film?
I don't believe so. Let me just validate.
God damn it! None of my questions are getting me anywhere.
No.
I got nothing past.
Dom, it's back to you.
Is Dave Bautista in this film?
No.
Ooh.
Fuck, it's not the movie I thought it was.
It was very
Really?
specific. I like it.
My next guess was going to be Stuber, so thank you for saving me.
Really?
No.
Oh. So my thought was, I already said not the first film, and we've determined that franchise just means more than one film and not necessarily. So I was thinking it was Glass Onion.
Okay.
Good guess. Good guess.
When this issue comes up further, especially if we do this game again more, I will do my best to clarify during the questioning. That way, like it's not my goal to make your questions be confusing to everyone. Like it's
No, you're just trying to get the stump. We get it. Go ahead.
we will get this
Not
film.
PG.
Well, I don't know. Black Panther was a
Not
hard get, so
PG.
maybe not this. Not PG, released after 2015. It did domestically more than $100 million. And it doesn't have a lot of actors that you said.
I don't have a guess. You can pass the mic.
Mike?
Go, Mike. Come on. Good question. Let's go. Help us out.
Yeah. Yeah. I have to do all the heavy lifting here because fucking
Damn right.
Todd will ask a question, get no information, then just fucking pass.
Right.
Bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pans out for him. Ooh, okay. Now I've got
Dodgeball's not a franchise. Actually, technically, Globo Gym is a franchise, but Dodgeball's not a franchise.
yeah. I probably should have been paying attention. Did we already ask about the genre? Did anyone already ask about the genre of the
no
film?
genre.
It's not a
questions.
comedy.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
not
not
a
a comedy.
Okay. Good, because I was like, oh my god, it's fucking Anchorman 2. Which actually might not have come out before. Which might have come out before 2015.
Yeah, it came out before 20.
So, is this film
Mm-hmm.
is one of the film's genre sci-fi?
Make me look up some other movies.
Yeah, I mean, I just imagine that it might have more than one genre. So I figured I'll just
What was the genre? I'm sorry.
sci-fi.
Yes, at least one of the other films would have the sci-fi genre tag to it.
Okay, so that's not the question that Mike asked, but I appreciate the information.
Mike asked if one of the
Is one of the
other
no,
films.
he didn't. He said is one of this movie's Tags.
genre tags sci-fi.
Yeah.
I was
Oh,
because I
this
figured the
movie.
movie. I figured this
So
movie had several different
Yeah.
different
So
genres, like sci-fi
so
horror.
the movie that we picked, the movie that he picked doesn't have sci-fi attached to it, but one of the other ones in the chain does.
Oh,
So that actually got us a ton of information. Thank you, Mike.
No, it does nothing for me.
okay.
So but it's not
Oh.
a comedy.
Did you say what the rating was? Did we guess the rating yet?
It's
Or did
not
we
PG.
It's not PG.
It's not PG.
Again,
So-
I'm
what a
just
terrible
also
question.
pulling the
Who asked
genre
that
tag.
question?
I'm pulling the genre tags off of IMDb just for clarity, so that there's just a database. That's what I'm using primarily for this information. I can't say more. I'm sorry. I've already given you too much information. You got Mike just shook the tree down for a bunch of free
I'm just confused. Though.
apples.
Did you say it was a sci-fi movie, or it's not a sci-fi?
One of the films in the series of films is a sci-fi
And
film.
that is all I will say.
How does that even? That doesn't even make sense to me.
I
You know,
can't-
it's one of those.
I
It's
can't
one of those
clarify.
movies that had like a hard pivot. It is a hard pivot where they're like, you know what? We're not doing sci-fi anymore. We're just gonna do, back to basics, straight up drama. Is after 2015 franchise?
Again,
It's
I
a
don't.
franchise.
I think
Oh.
if you think franchise, you're thinking too big for this.
Yeah, I'm
That's all
not
I'm
thinking.
saying. I'm trying to reel it
Okay.
in and help. That's all I'm trying to do.
Is it the Batman?
No. Todd, you.
Well,
It's not PG. Is it rated R?
You. It is not rated R.
Okay.
So it is not rated
So-
PG, and it is not rated R.
All right, so it's G. So what the fuck was that?
What is a good G film that's come out after the year 2015?
Got him.
I is it Planet of the Apes?
Incorrect. Dom, it is you.
does this film have John Goodman in it?
Ooh, that's a good guess. Right there. 'Cause
Fuck.
I know what movie you're thinking of. Oh,
Yeah, it's not that.
Yeah.
See, I'm at the point where I'm just using Mike's clues to narrow down my guess, and then I'm just picking an actor to see if it's actually the movie.
It's a strategy.
It is
I
not-
don't have a guess.
Okay.
I don't have a guess.
Mike is back to you.
Back to me. Let me think of a good question because these guys fucking up.
Just pick an actor, Mike.
I feel like
Benicio
there
del
are
Toro?
broad, sweeping strokes that you can ask to get more information.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Like,
But you also have to be careful because you can't give everybody else too much information.
I'm not worried about Todd. I am
I mean, you
just
can
not worried.
you can narrow down genre more. You can narrow down the release date. You can,
I know. I know.
try to figure out more about.
Yeah, why don't you narrow it down a little bit more, Mike?
I have a pretty decent guess right now. I think. You know what, Mike? Let's go.
I thought my guess was pretty decent, honestly.
I don't believe Todd is a decent guess. I think Todd doesn't even know how this game works still. Okay. Let's see. After 2015.
After
Oh,
2015.
I got it. I think I got it.
Not PG, not R,
Oh, it's not a comedy, right?
not a comedy.
Yeah, it's not a
Alright, my
comedy.
My next question was going to be, does it take place in Las Vegas? Is it Paul Blart Mall Cop Part 2?
Uh-huh.
You got.
I
really
could have
satisfied.
sworn you're gonna go with. I thought you're gonna go with The Hangover, which, as far as I know, none of them have a sci-fi tag. I could be wrong. I didn't watch the third one. Okay. So, did this movie? Nope. Oh, actually, yeah. Did this movie get nominated for any Oscars.
Thank you for
God damn it, you keep on-
clarifying that specifically, because
Oh, okay.
just as a rule of thumb,
Any of the films in the franchise did they get?
is that what you want to change your question to, Mike?
It is not.
This film does not have any Oscar nominations.
Okay. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna go with no. I'm gonna go with Godzilla King of the Monsters.
No. Todd, back to you. What's your good guess? Don't
Is
throw your
Tom
question
Holland,
away.
Is Tom Holland in this movie?
No.
Damn it! I was thinking it was No Way Home because that gets a little sci-fi, with
That's part of a fucking franchise. What are we doing?
I don't
Wait,
know.
I thought we said it was a franchise.
No, it's not part of a franchise.
But Brendan
We're
said
saying that franchise may be up to like debate once we find out what the actual movie is. We'll find out why it was franchise was like a poor.
This will be a pivotal
I pass.
part of this game's
Sure.
journey, because then we can, as a group, decide the definition of that term after this movie. I think that will
pass.
be paramount in figuring that out. Back to you.
Todd's fucking question just ruined my fuck. I just had a guess and now I can't even.
That's
I'll be
perfect.
so
then,
off
that's
track.
perfect. Yeah, I'm doing it right then.
Oh no, I
Todd's-
remember now.
Todd's pulling the whole Hux. Like I don't need you to win. I just need everyone else to lose.
Todd, you're in the lead. You should want to win here.
Yeah, but I don't know about this one. This one's tough.
Of course it's tough. You've been asking stupid ass questions.
Yeah,
I'll-
yours
I'll
hasn't been any better.
I'll throw a freebie into the market here if people are okay with it, since it's a one guess turn. I mean, it's up to
Sure.
the other two.
Why don't we wait until Todd makes a guess and then you can throw the.
Oh,
No,
has
I
Todd?
passed.
Oh,
Yeah, I
all
passed.
right.
I don't get a guess.
All right, perfect. Yeah, why don't you give us more information for free?
More information, right? For four
I'm
dumb guesses.
pretty sure that all of you have seen this film.
Is John Cena in this film?
I'm pretty sure no. I'll double check.
You wouldn't see him.
I don't believe so.
I suppose that is a franchise, so I will not guess that. Um,
This game might not make it
I don't know.
past this.
I don't know. Go ahead, Mike.
Mike, you're up.
Yeah, okay.
Ask if Tom Holland's in it.
Todd, you have been absolutely worthless this entire time.
Mike, if you ask if Andrew Garfield's in it, I'll ask if Tobey Maguire's in it.
I don't want to do this.
Mike, this is like the most. Mike's game faces on. Mike's like fucking taking
Well,
notes
because-
and fucking checking it twice.
Mike, did you know why I asked my question?
Which question? I already forget what you
John
asked.
Cena.
John Cena.
Oh, I figure you're doing Bumblebee, maybe. Then I
That's no
don't
limit.
remember what else was
But
in.
Bumblebee's part of a franchise.
One of the films has sci-fi attached to it.
Oh,
So
I
my
mean,
thought
yeah,
was,
it might have been Fast and the Furious.
but
I'd considered it too.
Oh, I thought that too because of like the outer space.
I would
but then
I would
consider that a
probably
franchise.
consider Fast a franchise.
Yes,
that's
I
probably
that's
did-
a
why
Disney franchise.
that's why I said it's
Yeah.
probably a franchise,
Yeah.
anyways. Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. What should I ask first to see if it narrows this down? Did this movie come out? Mhm. Did this movie come out in the last 5 years?
Making me do math. No, it did not.
Okay. Yeah. So basically between 2018 and now.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought you were saying that's the window this film released. No, your window now is 2018 to 2015. That's what Mike just
Okay.
narrowed it down to. Is when this movie
Okay.
released.
So when did that movie come out? Is this movie Spectre, which is part of the James Bond, if you want to call it franchise?
I would also probably call James Bond a franchise, but no, it is not.
Okay. I'm still mulling about that one. I'm
Yes, I know.
Once we reveal this, I think we can then decide on the group definition of the term going forward to make it questions easier. Todd, you're up.
I don't know what fucking question to ask at this point.
You still don't know.
You
what
haven't
genre-
know-
You don't know what
you
genre
haven't
this
asked.
movie
You haven't no one
is.
question to ask the entire time.
Yeah, but what the fuck kind of question can I even ask that's going to help us right now? Because yes or no. It's just you already asked a year. We know the fucking.
You don't know
the
what year the
rating.
movie came out.
I mean,
We have a
You know,
window.
window of
like,
time.
there's so many movies in those. I can't think back to what movies came out those years.
Because you're fucking too baked.
This game is dead in the water. We can't play this game anymore.
I got a
told
really
you
good
this
question.
one wasn't going to
Is-
work.
Is Steven Spielberg the director?
No.
Is it Ready Player One? No, I'm sorry. But I pass again.
Dom, back to you.
Got this done.
Oh, okay. I got my question. I got my question.
Does the lead actor of this film come from Boston?
Ooh.
I don't
Okay,
know.
that's
Let me pull up that information. No.
I got nothing. Go ahead,
I
Mike.
mean, they weren't born here. Let me just double check to see they didn't grow up here or something. Hold on.
all right. I might have to rephrase my question because I don't want to have Brendan
no.
try and do too much research on this.
I'm fine. I mean, computer. in
No,
front of me.
no. I no, because this would be too broad. Because what I essentially want to ask is, I'm going to narrow it down to. I'm going to narrow it to just the lead actor, to stick with.
Whatever
here.
you. It's your question. You ask however
It-
gives you the information
Okay.
you want.
No, because what I essentially want to ask is, and I'm going to basically window it right now just for the lead actor. Has the lead actor appeared in an MCU film? I didn't want to make it broader than that because I didn't want to have you try and figure out a bunch of different
You can
actors.
make it broader if you want. I have this person's IMDb page open, so I can quickly scan this.
Okay.
if you wanna change your question.
Let's just do it to any of the top 3 build.
Oh, you want to do top 3 build? Have they
Been in the MCU.
been in the MCU?
Yeah.
The only one I'm not sure about is the third. Let me double check. And if the third is, it's a small role. Okay. So, yeah, I don't believe the third has. The second has not. But the top... technically...
Top technically MCU. Which will, let's see. 2016. Oh, sorry. 2015, 2016. Let's say it's a PG-13 film.
I feel like Mike's onto something here.
No, I'm not. I actually don't. I don't remember what movies came out when. Let's just say. Let's just say, no, that's rated R. I'm just gonna say World War Z. I know that's wrong on every metric. I just need to say. I want to just say a movie.
Okay, it is not that movie. Todd, back to you.
All right.
At least
is
one of-
Ernest P. Worrell in the movie?
I don't know. Who did you just say?
Ernest P. Worrell?
Is this a fake question? I don't know what's happening.
It's a real question. All right, fine. I was guessing. Is it Ernest Scared Stupid?
Oh, that you're asking if Ernest is in this movie? No, it's not an Ernest movie.
Tom, you're.
Todd has clearly checked out, so let's wrap this up.
I
The
just don't-
actor's name.
Out of all the things that like we said, I
Not
still
the
have no
actor's
idea.
name.
I don't know what's happening right now.
His name's Jim Varney, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It's his name from the movie.
I know. That's why I started laughing.
Todd really wants to blow his lead, so
Yes,
are those
Out
your
of all
these
questions and
questions-
guess?
because I have out of everything that's been said so far, I still couldn't even give you any kind of idea where I would be.
Well, that's the beauty of it. If Todd had asked like a legitimate question that was helpful, he might have a better chance of figuring out what the
any
movie was.
of these for the past 5. So to recap Mike's while you're thinking, unless you have a question in the chamber.
I just don't understand what technically being in the MCU means. Does that mean they provided a voice? Does that mean that...
It means
Brendan's immediately regretting this game.
technically a role that this person played is now considered the MCU. Because of how the MCU storytelling has gone. So when that actor played that role, no. Now, yes. I'm giving you way too much information. This is a yes or no game.
Yeah, I still haven't even asked my question.
Mm-hmm.
Is the film based on other media?
I don't think so. I can double check, but I don't believe so.
They're gonna say is it based on a true story?
You can ask that next time.
I'd rather not.
Is life another media?
On some level.
I would say for the definition of this game, life is not another media. This I looked it up. This movie is not based on, a book or a comic or something.
And it's not based on real life.
You didn't ask that, and I'm not answering it.
Pretty sneaky, sis.
I don't know. Is it Jurassic World?
No, and I would also say that's a franchise. What is happening?
I know, but
Mike.
But I'm out of guesses at this point, so now I'm just throwing shit at the wall.
Yeah. Okay. I did not come prepared for another question. So let's ask. Awards. Technically MCU. 2015 and 2018. If I still had my fucking Snapchat filters, I would have like the little math filter popping up with all the equations popping out to make it look like I'm thinking.
Here, I think while you're doing that, I think this might flatten the debate for us here.
Mhm.
It is a series if it is a series of the same media. It is a franchise if it has more than that. for this definition of the game. Does that make it clearer or easier or no?
And this is a series.
This is
This is part of a series.
yeah.
Because we already asked if it was a franchise, and you said it's not a franchise.
Yes. Correct. It is not a franchise.
So
Based
there's
on the
3
definition that I
movies-
just gave.
So there's 3 movies in this series. Is what
I
you're telling
don't
us.
know if I said 3 at any point. I don't think anyone asked that question.
Ooh. I swear I had a flash of inspiration for a split second, and
It
now
looks
it's
like
gone.
Todd is Googling things, so.
I'm not even like paying attention.
Todd,
right now.
Todd wouldn't even know what to Google because he doesn't know what's going on.
All right, are we into stump land here? Does anyone have actual questions to ask to try to get a
Go
point?
ahead and stump because I feel like we are. It's just me and Dom asking questions.
I'm
Does
fine with that
Alvin-
if you were
I
trying to
have
get
one more
it.
question. One
Todd
more question.
Well, Mike still has to
has
ask.
a question.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. So, all right. I swear I just had a momentary like flash, but it's gone. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Is this director an Oscar winner?
I'm pretty sure, but let me just double check. Did you say winner?
Yes.
Yes.
No. Not an Oscar winner.
Not an Oscar winner. So my guess is therefore Green Lantern, which I believe came out before 2015 anyway.
What is
believe it.
happening? That would be a franchise. It is not a franchise.
It's not a
To be
franchise
fair,
because they
to be
didn't.
fair,
they
Green
didn't
Lantern
make-
was not part of a franchise.
They never made more in that
Okay,
universe.
that's fair. It is not Green Lantern.
There's no more movies in that series though, so
So
also
this is a
doesn't
standalone
apply.
Yeah.
film. Gotcha. Okay.
Is it a superhero movie?
Um. I don't think.
Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh, I kind of want to see
Oh,
what
but
Dom
he's an
has.
Oscar winner.
I
A
think
simple yes or no will
I
do.
I mean, is IMDb calling it that? No.
You said that the director does not have an Oscar win.
Correct. Mike asked if the director won an Oscar, and the answer is no. To clarify, because Todd's question is confusing for this specific thing, I think some people might consider this a superhero movie, but I don't think.
Oh.
It's,
Do you have
I
a,
gotta
do you
guess.
have a guess, Todd?
Why are you looking at me like it's fucking like, oh, I'm gonna say something stupid?
No,
Uh,
I
is it
think
Mary-
you fucking Googled it.
No, I didn't. Is it Mary Poppins Returns?
No.
Not a
Would
terrible
people
guess.
consider Mary Poppins a superhero? I don't know.
She,
I don't know.
She has like powers.
But
But
Todd did. We got the wheels turning for Dom. So what does Dom got?
yeah, but then Mike's question from before kind of shut that down. So I have another guess. I don't remember who directed it though. Is it? Oh, I have a question first, right?
Yep.
Is Bruce Willis in this film?
See, I was thinking about that just now, but then I remembered that
He's an
No.
Oscar winner.
No.
I remember
No,
that
he's not.
I'll let Dom finish.
The director is.
Oh, I'm thinking of a different movie.
Bruce Willis is not in this film.
Is the film Brightburn?
No.
See, I don't know if Dom was on the same page because like I started thinking about Glass.
That's what I was thinking about.
Yeah.
But Samuel L. Jackson is definitively in the MCU, but Brendan made it sound like the top
true.
3 builds, only
Yeah.
the top build was technically in.
Yeah, but so I mean, he has an Oscar win, right?
Who, M. Night?
Yeah.
Maybe.
No,
He doesn't?
no.
Mike, you have a question and a guess.
Mike,
I
guess
know.
Split.
Well, let me ask.
Wait, never mind. Bruce Willis isn't in the movie.
Yeah, Split's Bruce.
Oh,
Willis
yeah.
in Split.
He
was the
cameo
movie.
in it.
That was the
Yeah.
movie I was thinking of. Is because James
Okay.
McAvoy.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
he is in Split. Actually, I forgot about
He's in Split at the very end, from what I
that.
understand.
Very end there.
Okay. So, let's see. Not really a superhero film, but we would probably call it a superhero film. Shit. I wonder if it's worth me. No, that doesn't make any sense. Here's my question. Just to be weird. Is the film animated?
No.
Okay. And my guess. Oh yeah, let me just do this for Dom here. Is the movie Split?
Okay, so I was just texting Dom. So
So you lied.
no,
Bruce Willis is in Split.
I had to Google it because he is not listed on IMDb.
He is
But
very.
in
He is an
Split.
uncredited cameo. I didn't see the
Yeah.
movie. I did not know that. So
Yeah.
if Dom was gonna actually guess Split based off the Bruce Willis question, then it's Dom's point.
Okay.
That's why I was texting Dom to say like, were you
No,
gonna
Mike
actually
guessed it
guess
though.
that?
That's not fair.
No, give it to Dom. That's fine.
But can you now
Yeah,
see when
yeah.
you said is this part of a franchise? Like it's not a franchise, but it's a trilogy of movies. But they're
That's
not.
not a franchise.
No, I know, and that's the point I was trying to make. That like they're. I think initially we were talking about like anything connected being a franchise. And
Oh
something
yeah, I
super
would have.
small.
I have no problem with you saying that's not a franchise.
Yeah, but then I guess like
We got way off the rails with that question because then I started thinking that it might be John Wick, and I was thinking, do you not consider John Wick a franchise? That was when the wheels started falling
Yeah.
off.
I think going forward to if we do this game again, like if that type of question comes up where it's like we need to define it for the sake of whatever we're talking about now, like you can just say, would you consider this a franchise or series if that helps you like level it out for us? I thought you guys would have got that much quicker.
Well, we would have, except I think Todd asked specifically about a bunch of actors, like as a crapshoot.
Yeah, M. Night did not win an Oscar.
I was
by
trying.
the way.
I was originally trying to tie it into the movie we watched, so that's why I asked Amy Adams.
I did get to Split through that. How did I get to Split through that? Somewhere along the lines, I got a through line. But anyways, that will do it for this long ass fucking episode. The points end with Dom taking back the tie in first place, Mike gaining some ground, leaving us at 33, 23, 23 for the week. We appreciate you. We'll see you next time.